Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Generic Commander. It's here. Oh boy, it's here. I'm Uncle Russ. I'm joined by HamHawks42, Jolly Say Click, and Jarvis Moonbeam. We're going to be playing some Commander, just like literally everybody else. But first, I did want to announce another giveaway we're doing. We have a new in-package counterspell from Vegas MagicCon. They were only giving these out for MagicCon, so unless you went to the Amsterdam or Vegas or what's the other one coming up?
Chicago.
Chicago, you're not getting one. But we're giving one right here. All you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe, and go check us out on Twitter. In the meantime, Ham is going to start us off introducing what he's playing. What you got for us, buddy?
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm rocking Marika, Brutal Gladiator. It's Jund, it's Punchies. That's it. I'm punching you with Jund. Marika is indestructible on my turn, must be blocked if able. It has 7 power, so a 7 power commander is kind of nasty in that regard. And when excess damage is dealt, you have to sack stuff, like non-creature, non-land stuff. So I'm just going to try to identify whoever has the craziest board and just kind of like crash into it and break a bunch of their stuff. It's fun.
I like it.
Right?
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Jolly.
And so, yeah.
Hello, I'm Jolly. Today I'm playing Kethis the Hidden Hand and Umori the Collector. This deck's gimmick is stupid. So Kethis makes our legendary spells cost 1 less, and also can recast legends from my graveyard if I do the thing. And Umori also, when it enters, I can choose a card type and make that cost 1 less. So there's a bunch of that in here. We're just making legendary creatures cost less. We're trying to play some big beef, I hope. And I hope we can get on the grill, get it well done, throw some lettuce on that thing, and call it a day. And that's what I'm doing.
I'm envisioning you throwing the lettuce on while it's still on the grill, like before cheese or anything.
Oh, you gotta
it's like,
cook
no,
up the lettuce. You gotta it soaks in the grease. Then that's the best way to eat lettuce.
Gets a little crispy.
Actually, like grilled romaine heads are actually kind of amazing.
You do appreciate hot lettuce.
I'm not opposed to hot lettuce. Get some hot lettuce.
I do like a DNA helix of hot lettuce and cold lettuce wrapped up together.
Ooh.
I nosh it down like that. I'm not gonna do
If
that.
But you got to eat it.
if
You
you're
got to
of
eat
a
it quickly,
certain
otherwise
age,
it's all warm lettuce.
if you're a certain age, you
No
might
one likes
remember the
warm.
McDLT where McDonald's actually experimented where they had the burger in the bottom bun in one side, and the lettuce, the tomato, and the onions in another side, and it was literally keep the hot side hot and the cold side cold. And
Interesting.
George from Seinfeld was the pitch guy, and when he still had hair. That's how long ago this was. And I feel really
Jason
old
Alexander.
telling
Wait,
this
Jason
story.
Alexander once had hair?
Yes.
Yep.
In like
Wow.
the 80s. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like, I feel old even talking about it. I'm sorry for interrupting, Jarvis.
No, I'm just thinking, I'm like, man, like, we're all in our mid-30s or later. And the fact that you're talking about stuff that we don't know about, yeah, Russ, you're pretty much dating yourself there.
Yeah. It's time for bed,
Mm.
Grandpa.
It's okay. We'll get you some warm milk.
Or lettuce.
But anyway, I'm playing Lelia, the Blade Reforged. Lelia has haste, and whenever Lelia attacks, I get to exile the top card of my library. And whenever I exile one or more cards from my library or graveyard, Lelia gets a +1/+1 counter. Oh, and I can play the top card of the card I exile with Lelia until the end of that turn. Important. It doesn't just go away. So, Lelia has some fun stuff. Some Cascade, some Discover, because those synergize really well with her. But I do play a lot of the other impulse card draw effects. And this is my Mulan deck. We're going to get down to business to defeat some Huns.
That's us. We're the Huns.
You are.
Mhm.
Listen to my orders and you might survive.
No. You won't survive.
Fun fact, actually, that singer was performing this past weekend at the hotel where I stayed in Vegas, because that was Donny Osmond who
was it. Donny Osmond?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Mhm. Yep.
I was actually
Fun
in
fact.
your hotel. We were cutting through to go check out the strip. That was really awesome.
That's a good place to do it.
I am
Yeah.
playing.
Check out Ham's chirping in his hotel. Wait, what? Oh, sorry.
I mean,
We
can
couldn't
check out
find
hotel
it.
with
There was an invite. I'm playing Necrozar the Mind Razor. It's been suggested that this is more group slug than group hug, because I give you resources and I make you pay for them. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Necrozar deals 1 damage to that player, and each player draws an extra card on their upkeep, or on their upkeep. So hey, give you stuff. That's all. No worries.
Fair enough.
And we already randomized, so we are ready to rock and proverbially roll. I'm going to kick us off.
I
And
love
draw.
really rolling.
I'm going to play a Temple of Epiphany tapped and pass.
Temple of Epiphany.
Oh,
Are
I
you
get to
gonna
scry.
I was like, are you gonna scry?
Yeah, I am going to scry. I'll keep that on top.
Good, yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
you remember when temples were good?
Mm-mm.
Like
No.
how much?
Never.
Like how much?
No.
I don't know that actually happened. Yeah,
Oh, come
I have
on.
a force return and pass.
They
Alright.
used to actually be good, and then they got power crept out of the game.
I'm gonna
I don't-
play,
I was
An
never
Endotha
overly
Triome.
stoked on 'em. They were
and then I'm
fine
gonna
at one
pass
point.
my Endotha turn.
Now they're not even remotely fine, but there was
Yeah.
a time when they were.
I want to
Yeah.
play a mountain, and since none of you cowards want to play a turn 1 play, I'll do it, and I'll gamble.
Let's go.
Fast.
Wow,
Good-
he's just
that's
going
that's
for
a
it.
good turn 1. Yeah, I respect it.
Let's go.
And actually, the reason why I built this deck is I had the Secret Lair gamble. I'm like, I guess it's time to build a mono red deck, just so I have a place to put gamble. But I get to search my library for any card, and then I have to randomly discard a card. So mono red and 2.
Why mono red though? Like I see gamble and I immediately think like some kind of Jund or like Rakdos Reanimator thing. That's immediately what I think of.
The reason why I'm mono red is because I want to. Well, I now do, but I wanted to have a monocolor deck of every color, and I needed to give myself a reason to build mono red.
Okay, got it. That makes sense.
The card I was gambling for would have been my next draw.
That's really funny.
That's
I
even
love
funnier.
it. I love that so much. Because
I
now
hope
let's see, do you
that-
discard it? That's the
Yeah,
question.
did you just pay 1 to mill a card?
To mill.
That's very well what it could have happened.
Oh,
But let's find out.
incredible.
It makes me sad.
I'm loving this. This is great.
I'm here for it.
So we're talking about more McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Da 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 da
Yeah.
da.
I suppose.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what I'm gonna do? Pull out this lovely D8 and randomly shuffle these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'll reroll on 8. 7. I'm discarding Untimely Malfunction.
Okay.
I was hoping to see that in action. I hear a lot
I
of buzz about that card.
I was hoping to see that in action too. I'm sad, but it is now Russ's turn.
All right, I'm going to untap. Draw.
I was very much looking forward to that card.
But presumably it's not what you searched up.
It is
So-
not.
That
That was
was
in
a
my
shock
opening hand.
in a blood crypt.
Okay.
Blood Krypton.
I hardly know. All right. Then it's time to get this party started.
Howling Mine?
Howling Mind. 2 mana. Beginning of each player's draw step, Howling Mind is untapped. Each player draws an additional card. Now we Now we start.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you like card draw, Jarvis. Look at you, you smiley man. And I pass my turn.
Cool. I'm gonna draw 2 because I can apparently, and I appreciate it. And play a Montaigne. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I would have
Yeah,
to
Howling Mine.
discard, except I'm gonna play out a Shadow Spear. Huzzah! And pass it.
I'm playing the rest of this game under protest.
1,
That's fair.
2.
Waterboy's the best tackler I've seen since Joe Montana. Joe Montana's a quarterback, you crazy asshole. I mean Joe Montana.
All right, what's the most expensive creature in my hand that I'm probably not casting?
You got any 6 drops?
I have a 7-drop. I'm gonna toss Zopendrel Hunger Dominus in there. Get in the
That's a
gravy.
pretty good card.
Yeah,
I
I-
recently killed somebody by taking their turn and using Zopandrel's ability to kill them. It was hilarious. I highly
That is
recommend
we
it.
have
hilarious.
that was recent. We have that episode.
I want
I'm done.
I
That's
want to play
rubbing it
this
in.
mountain as my land for. Oh, did I draw 2?
Wait,
3?
when was that? That
6.
happened here? Because I did that in Vegas to Carlo as
Oh
well.
no, I needed to draw a second card.
Yeah.
I did not draw 2.
Anyway.
So because now I should be down to 7. Yeah, because I had 6, got up 8. Yep, good. I know how to count. I want to play a Soul Ring.
Naturally.
Cheater.
Oh no, that's what I gambled for.
Cheater, pumpkin.
I want to play a Belwar Stone.
All right, now,
Yep.
come on.
And then I'm going to go and suspend a Rousing Refrain.
That's a good
Rousing
card.
Refrain has the add mana ability of Jessica's Will, where I add red mana for each card in target opponent's hand. And it doesn't empty as steps and faces end. But it has to spend 3 for 1 in a red. And once this gets cast, it goes right back on suspend. So depending on how long this game goes, I might have multiple Rousing Refrains.
Don't like that.
So my hope was that I actually got to go and end this turn 2 with Untimely Malfunction up, and then I got sad.
Yeah,
I'll
good
pass the
things
turn.
don't happen anymore.
All right, I'm going to untippity tap. I'm going to draw, and then I'm going to draw again.
Here comes the Soul Ring into Font of Mythos.
Here comes the boom.
But I'm
I'm
not
play
even
a
ready.
swamp return. I'm going to pass.
Oh damn!
All right. I'll draw 2 because I can deal with it, y'all. And then I'm gonna go ahead and play out a swamp. And yes, these are all 3 different
love
land
that.
types. Don't you just
Yeah.
adore the grayscale lands?
I do.
Then
They are great lands.
I'm gonna pay 3 for a Bitterthorn, Nissa's Animist, which has Living Weapon. And
love that
when I
card.
was in Vegas, here's a move for you, right? If you ever get an opportunity to play with Grem of Gremcore, I highly recommend it. They are absolutely fantastic, but they're known for their various and sundry doodles. So I cast a Living Weapon, and they sketched me a Grem, and
It's a germ.
because it's a germ,
Ram
it's
and
a
a
germ,
germ.
but it's
Yeah.
Grem. And so this Infinite Token got sleeved, and it's now an official. Like
That's
it's just in my rotation. So that's my Grem germ. And it's Bitterthorn. This is Animist, which is basically a Sword of the Animist. The creature gets 1/1, and whenever it attacks, I may search my library for a basic land, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then Shufla. So here we are. So there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn.
1 card. 2 card. Wow, we.
Uh-oh.
Also, Graham did the Merit Lage combo, and I need to find a deck for that because that's amazing. Anyway.
Oh boy, howdy. Oh, geez and Weezers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Uh-oh. I don't love the
I
sound of this.
really thought that with all of the extra card draw that was happening, that truly at this point I would have found something.
Some kind of land situation.
Oh, nerds.
Nerds.
Oh, nerds. Not my nerds.
Put the dragons in the dirt. I will put Skitherix and Junji the Midnight Sky in the yard.
I'm not sad
Oh,
to
no.
see Skittles go.
Me neither. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead, world.
Okay.
I'll
Rousing
get
Refrain
there.
goes down to 2.
Good.
Now, looking at you and Ham, I realize I really should put a hat on as well.
No,
Just
'cause
so
as soon as you put one on, I'm taking mine off. So.
But it won't be a beanie, though.
Oh. Well, hold
Well,
on.
then what's even the point? Jeez.
Do I have a second hat?
I want to attempt to cast my commander. Okay. I
I'm
want
gonna
to
be
move.
sad.
I want to move to
Yeah.
combat.
You should. That makes sense.
Russ, you played the thing I hate the most.
Whoa! Now hold on, Jarvis. Hold on. Let me ask you this question, okay?
What?
Right. So let's think about this logically, because what you're mad at is an artifact that is reenacting Group Hug, but what Ham has played is an artifact that is reenacting Green. So where does this
no.
fall here?
Oh no! What? That's a
Right,
fair
so
question, actually. Yeah.
so you gotta
Jolly?
you gotta pick a hill to die on here, bud.
Jolly has made a compelling case to go and save Russ from damage. Ham, Lily's coming your way.
I understand. I can't blame you, and I shan't block. So that's
And-
3, correct?
Yes.
All right.
And I exiled an arcane signet. I'll
Also, could you
cast.
set your commander on spell table?
Oh no!
Restart the whole thing.
Thank you. I went to go put commander damage. It's like, oh wait, no.
I exiled an arcane signet and I cast the arcane signet. I will then also go and spectacle a light up the stage. Light up the stage has
Oh,
exiled
wow.
the top 2 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. Hiya.
That's a lot
Hiya.
of stuff you got going on over there.
Mounted in a Jessica's way.
So I will play this and get a counter on Lelia. I'll play this mountain as my land for turn, and it's Jessica's will just hang out over here, and I may play that next turn.
Can you scoot those up some?
Shh.
There you go. Thank you.
And I'll pass the turn.
All right. On your
Russ
end
is a threat.
step.
Get him.
On your end step, I'm going to play a mystical tutor.
What is all this gas? What is- Oh, no.
I had Mexican for dinner. That's where my gas came from.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
nice.
Mm-hmm. That'll do it.
I had a chimichanga with mole sauce.
I'll put. All right.
Mm.
Got something.
Holy
Oh, it has to
moly.
be an instant or sorcery. Hang on. My bad.
What did I
Union
have?
card.
What do you
explains
think you
card
had? A
list.
vampiric tutor?
Yeah. Something similar. Actually allows me to get something even funnier.
Are you gonna go get a vampire too?
Get a demonic tutor to get your vampiric tutor to get your grim tutor.
Hey, if you end all that with the tendrils, you're good. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. I was
The number of
actually
times- yeah.
workshopping. I was workshopping a Prime Speaker Vanifar deck because I was like, "What's the
Mhm.
funniest way to build Prime Speaker Vanifar?" And the funniest
Oh,
way
there's
is
a lot
to
of dumb.
it's gruff triplets and then just a bunch of clones. So that
Let's see
they
what I
just
want.
they enter and they're non-tokens, and so you keep just making more. And then each one you sacrifice has a mana value of 6, so you can go get 7 drops, as many 7 drops as you want out of your deck. But I thought even funnier is just only creatures that also make you search your library. So it's nothing but just tutoring the
But
whole
I-
way down. Every time you take an action, you're just digging through like 3 or 4 times.
That's amazing. I had one where it was every like 3 cost tutor in the game, like Mirror Image and Glasspool Mimic and all that jazz, and then Corridor Monitor. So the 3-drop enters as a copy of Corridor Monitor, which
Ooh.
untabs Vanifar. Tap that, do it again. Like, yeah, it gets.
What's the end
Yeah.
goal there? Or is it just to do it?
That's a great question. Yeah.
Ham doesn't
it
play
did-
games with end goals.
Yeah, goals. What is that? Yeah.
And Russ, you did hit your camera.
I did.
Oh.
Well, I'll fix it in a minute.
I was giving you the heads up.
It had some kind of like crazy haste enabler. It was able to loop out of the yard. I don't remember exactly. Or no, oh no, it
Let me
wasn't.
grab that.
It wasn't the clones. Sorry, that particular. I've done that too. But the one I was thinking of was the 3-drop,
Russ, what are
the
you grabbing?
extraction specialist.
Do I have to?
So
Oh, I
extraction
do have to
specialist
reveal
pulls the
it.
corridor monitor from the graveyard. You
that's
sacrifice
okay.
that. You go grab another extraction specialist, and then you clone the extraction specialist, and you keep that whole
Gotcha,
thing rolling
yeah.
over and over and over and over again. And then the last one grabs a Tuk Tuk Rubble Fort, and you swing them all out.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I am revealing an Imp's Mischief.
that's what it was. I knew there was
Imps
a dumb
Mischief.
combo with that.
Wait,
What's happening?
My turn, so I'm going to untap, upkeep, draw. Then I draw
His
again.
mystical tutor target was Imp's Mischief.
Okay, thank you. Good to know.
I'm going to play Mishra's Foundry for turn.
Cool.
And an Imp's Mischief.
I'm actually going to pass.
Ooh.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Do you
going
have
to
to
pass.
discard for hand size?
I do not.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, I do not. And I pass.
Did you draw an extra one?
I did.
Or
You did.
am I missing something? Okay.
Cast
Anyway,
Musical Tutor and Howling Mine. So
Yep. No, I'm good. Then I played Mishra's
Cool.
Foundry for a turn.
sounds Gucci and or groovy. I'm gonna go ahead and play a Foresta as my land for turn.
Nice.
Right. And actually, I have a new friend in this deck. This deck actually has a fair amount of Duskmorn stuff in it, which I enjoy. And for 4, I'm gonna play out Winter, Cynical Opportunist, who is a 2/5 Death Touch. Whenever Winter attacks, I mill 3 cards. And then Delirium at the beginning of my end step. I may exile any number of cards from my graveyard with 4 or more card types among them. If I do, I put a permanent from among them onto the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So, self-mill reanimate. I love it. I always will do it. And
why is
then
that
Oh,
a
okay.
and then I'm gonna go ahead and go to combat, and my little Jeremy friend is gonna poke Jarvis for 1. And on the attack, I get to go grab a land and put it on the battlefield tapped.
Huzzah.
Do
And
you
that is what?
do you have the other Winter, the Nekusar Winter, but Jund?
No.
Well, you mean it's not the Nekusar Winter.
It's essentially just a Jund Nekusar, which
Yeah.
I
Kind
love.
of, but
I
it's
think
not great.
every 3-color combination should have their own version of a Nekusar, and I mean that.
But I don't
legitimately.
really see it
There's
as
a
a
colorless one coming in
Nekusar.
Foundations.
Because
I-
okay, sure, it lets everyone draw an extra card. Well, it lets
2
people
extra
draw
cards.
extra cards, but you're also making it that they don't have a hand.
which is very funny. Which is just very
Draw those cards now. Dump them. Yeah.
yeah, that's
All right.
hilarious.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Right,
that's
is it
all I
me?
got.
All right.
So, yeah. Take it away.
1, 2. Oh yay! We bountifully promenaded. Isn't that something?
Oh.
Now the question is, what do you do on the
Applause.
backside here? I
What do
don't
you
know.
do
if I
on the
need to do-
backside?
I will cast something good. I hope. Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you good? You might not be. No, you're not. You know what? I think just
That's what she said.
Yes,
I mean,
and,
what?
and she won't stop screaming about it. I will play.
Right? It's getting weird.
You know what? I think. God, everything blows. Need to do something though. I feel like this is gonna get a target on my head. This might also, but I feel like there's bigger fish to fry. So I think I will just run this out anyway. And if somebody deals with it, okay. Worse things will happen to me, I'm sure. I'm gonna cast Sovala, Heart of the Wilds. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if it has the greatest power among each other creature. So group hug, very good. And also pay a green tap it at X mana in any combination of colors where X is the greatest power among critters that I got. And then I will pass the turn. Hopefully this will let me be at least kind of equal in mana.
I want to do a big dumb turn, but I need to see what happens.
Ooh, I love big dumb turns.
I mean, what, you have access to, what, almost 15 mana? Probably close to 16?
7.
Well, you got the Jessica's Will, which is going to give you 7 for sure.
Oh, but I want to go to combat first.
That
Mm.
makes sense,
And-
yeah.
Jolly, you swayed me before with the whole green thing, and you're
That
playing
is
the
true.
embodiment of green.
No, but wait, you can deal with this one. This is good green. This is green I accept. This is just a mana rock. Every color gets a mana rock.
It's a mana dork, and that's probably one of the worst things about green.
It's easier to kill than a mana rock.
Well,
think
can I kill it with you blocking it? It's a 5 damage commander coming your way.
No, I'll just take 5 damage commander coming my way.
Okay. And then I'm going to play this mountain that I exiled as my land for turn.
Makes sense.
And now I want to
As
try
one
to.
does.
Now I want to try to get stupid.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. I do need to remove this counter. Going down to 1.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I am worried.
Chandra's Hope Bacon. Beacon.
Which one is this one?
It's the 6 mana Mother March of Machines.
No, you
Chandra?
had it right the first time. It's
Mother,
Hope Bacon.
it's Hope Bacon.
Oh,
Uh,
damn
yeah.
it.
So it has a static ability that whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. That ability only triggers once each turn, though.
Right, of course.
Plus 2, add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Plus 1, exile the top 5 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may cast an instant or sorcery from among those exiled cards.
Yonkers.
And its minus X is Chandra Hope's Bacon deals X damage to each up to 2 targets. So it starts off at
for this.
It starts off at 5 loyalty. I want a plus 2 to put it to 7 loyalty, and add 2 red mana.
In response.
In response to the uptick?
In response to the uptick. I'm going to pay a red and 2, and I'm going to cast Warp Chandra.
You're not going to let me have my fun of getting 2 Justice Wills?
Fuck you!
I really appreciate that, Russ. Hey, I mean, to be fair, there's like a 1 in 78 chance or whatever that you're going to spin into it. So, maybe. But yeah, Russ, appreciate you. Thank you.
I was saving that, and I'm like, nope.
The moment, the time has come.
I did lead with I wanted to get stupid.
That's true.
And I was going to cast Warp Lelia.
Yeah. That is a terrifying setup. Yeah. That Chandra was real good. Like, real good.
It only got put in this deck because it's plus 1.
Yeah.
It exiles cards.
I like that. I do like that.
So, Russ, about where do you want me to cut?
About midway.
Like right there?
Yeah, that's fine.
So, it is a currency converter. What currency converter does is whenever I discard a card, I may exile that card from my graveyard. To untap it, I draw then discard. Tap it, I put a card I exile with currency converter into my graveyard. If it's a land card, I get a treasure. If it's a non-land, I get to make a 2/2 black road.
But I was going to go down to the Tashi station and pick up some power converters.
I will cast this just as well.
Prove it.
I think Jolly has the most cards in hand because Jolly probably has 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct.
I will target Jolly. And I will exile the top 3 cards, and I'm at 7 red mana. The 3 cards I'm exiling are a Bergie God of Storytelling, Breach's Eager Pillager, and Key to the City. Love myself a Key to the City.
I also like Key to the City quite a bit.
I'm going to spend
Wait.
I'm going to spend 3 of that mana for a Bergie.
How big is Bergie?
Bergie's a 3/3. She's Bergalicious. Bergie, whenever I cast a spell, I get to add red mana, and that mana also does not empty as turns and phases end. Not turns and phases, steps and phases. And creatures I control can boast an additional time. Then I'm going to use, that takes me down to 4. I'm going to use another 3, going down to 1, to cast Breaches. But that puts me up to 2 because of Bergie. Breaches is a pirate. That is also a 3/3, but he has first strike. That whenever a pirate I control attacks, I choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn, create a treasure. Target creature can't block this turn, and exile the top card of my library, and I may play it this turn. Oh no. She was at, she'd be up to 4 now because of the just as well.
Yeah.
She was at 3. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll use that 2 mana to cast this Key to the City, which puts me, I get 1 more red mana from casting the Key to the City. The Key to the City is 2-drop. I tap it, discard a card. Up to 1 target creature can't be blocked this turn. And whenever Key to the City becomes untapped, I may pay 2. If I do, draw a card. So
it's my Kataki Wars wage.
I know I'm sounding greedy, but I don't have anything else I can do with 2 mana, so I'm gonna have to pass the turn.
Gonna untap. Upkeep. draw, and then draw again.
Russ, imagine how much better that would have been if you let me have that second Jess as well.
Yeah, no.
I can only imagine.
I'm gonna play an island for turn.
Uh-huh.
That's my
That's a
ish.
Duskmorn Island.
It is a Duskmorn Island. You know what? Let's draw more cards, shall we?
I'll draw
Blue,
more cards.
black, red, 1, 2. We're gonna play a Necrosar.
Yes.
Big neck. Let's go.
Now everybody draws 3 cards.
Thanks, I hate it. I have a response to the... No, I don't. I don't have a response. That's what am I kidding? It's never mind.
Yeah, go to
Stop.
bed, Jarvis.
Oh no, I was gonna activate one of these things, but I decided against it.
I then go ahead and pass my turn.
All right.
Russ is next to
tired
start,
right
get
now,
him.
guys. All right, untap. So I draw 3, lose 3.
Yep.
Am I
You get
understanding that
bolted.
correctly? Beep. I shall get bolted.
Pew. Pew.
Beep, beep, beep.
Kind of a
All
lightning
right.
bolt.
So I'm gonna just cut all of the crap, like every bit of crap, and I am just gonna go to combat. And I'm gonna go ahead and I really want that Bitter Thorn trigger. So here we are. So
Hey, Ham, I can help you out with that Bitter Thorn trigger. I can make it that it can't be blocked if you're not going to swing it at me.
I mean that's fun, sure. I'm not mad at that. Nexar does not have any keywords, right? Because
He
it's
does
an older
not.
design, so it's
Correct.
reasonable. All right,
But
cool.
wait a minute. Before we get any further, I just
Yeah.
want to say someone actually described Nekasar as reasonable.
I mean, it doesn't have any
Compared to
keywords.
modern-day
There's no
designs?
first strike,
Compare
death
that to
touch.
compare that to Miss Bumbleflower or fucking Foxglove. Yeah, it's just fine. Anyway,
I've never heard anyone refer to Nekasar as reasonable.
if you genuinely look at it compared to what a lot of modern designs for Commander are, it's fine. Yeah, in my opinion.
I'd say it's reasonable. I like it a
Yeah,
lot.
I think it's quite reasonable.
It's
Okay.
a card that is as annoying as it is likely to give the opponents the way to get rid of it. And I think that's completely reasonable.
Yeah. All right. So I'm happy to not swing it at you. It's a 1/1. Like, why would, again, you got Breaches who has first strike, so like, of course I'm not sending. Well, I have no intention of sending it to you. So unblockability would be fun. So I'm gonna go to the combats. I'm gonna declare my attackers, and then Jarvis, do with that what you will. Looking at life totals, I'm actually gonna be sending both of these a 2/5 Death Toucher and a 1/1 Gremlin here at Germ at Russ. So it's a total of 3 damage. I've got 2 attack triggers. I'm gonna stack them so that Winter resolves first, and then I find the land.
Before your attack triggers resolve, I will activate the Key to the City and discard a hidden volcano.
Okay.
Which goes to exile.
And then it does go to my graveyard first, then goes to exile.
Yep. So that's a counter on Bird.
So it triggers Lelia.
Cool. And so on the attack triggers,
so Grem cannot be blocked.
Cool. I'm gonna mill Bloodfell Caves, Binding the Old Gods, and Momentous Fall.
Binding the Old Gods, you say?
Yeah,
those are going to block it anyway.
You were gonna block it anyway?
Nope.
Okay.
So
and then I also have I have to go get a land.
Taking 4 or 3?
3.
1,
yeah, but
2,
Russ,
3.
I wanted to activate my Key to the City.
Yeah, and you could have blocked the germ freely. Like you would have just been.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, I gotcha.
I wanted to make it feel like when I was activating my Key to the City, I was doing it for a reason.
You know.
Well, that and like I fear combat tricks, so you know. So great, baby.
That is fair. Yeah, that is absolutely fair. Yeah. I don't generally run too many combat tricks in Commander, but when I do, they're really good ones. So, you know. All right. So there's that. And then post-combat, in order to do what I want to do, I'm going to have to play this mountain from my hand. And Jarvis, as much as I appreciate the key to the city, don't worry. I know full well you weren't doing it to help me out. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna cast Waltz of Rage on Winter. Target creature I control deals damage equal to its power to each other creature until in a turn. Whenever a creature I control dies, I exile the top card of my library and I play it until the end
This
of
is
my
where
next turn.
Mischief would have been good if you kept it up, Russ.
Because Winter has Death Touch, and Winter is the source of the damage. So 2 Death Touch damage to everybody.
Yeah.
Is it creatures and players?
No.
Just creatures.
Just
Okay.
creatures. Waltz of Rage is a card I want to put in this deck.
Yeah, it's really good. And so Winter lives, my germ dies, therefore I get to compulsive draw the top card of my library, which is a Fawn's Bane Troll, which is a 4/4 for 4. When it enters the battlefield, I create a monster roll attached to it, and then I can pay 1 second aura attached to it to have it fight something. And then if that creature would die, you exile instead, which is just it's one of the goofiest pieces of removal, but I love it. And then that's my turn.
So I'm going to be completely transparent with you. When you said that you thought that you knew that I did it, but you knew I didn't do it honestly, that you were going to go and like Vandal Blast or Fade to History, something like that. So
no.
Delirium.
But yeah, so I do. So on my end step, Winter's going to trigger. I'm going to exile my graveyard, and I get to put a permanent. Exile any number of cards from your graveyard for more card types. If you do, you put a permanent card from among them onto the battlefield with a finality counter on it. So I can either get a Bloodfell Caves, just keep the ramp going, which is honestly not a terrible idea, or I can bind the Old Gods.
Hilarious.
And continue my Reign of Terror, which I think is what I'm feeling. So really the question becomes, what's the biggest threat remaining on the table? I adore that Howling Mine, so I will not be taking any
Can it hit any permanent or non-land permanents?
Non-lands.
Okay,
so
it's something of Jarvis's then.
Speaking, giving you clear information. You do have my mana rocks. Key to the City.
Soul Ring is
Key to the City does become important in my deck when board states get clogged up.
And the text on currency converter, what does that ultimately do?
It lets me loot, but then it exiles the card I discard. So it gives Lelia counters, but then I could tap it to go and take one of the cards I discarded and put it to the grave. If it's a land,
make tokens with it.
If it's the land, I get a treasure. If it's in the non-land, I get a rogue.
Got it. So yeah, the Key to the City and the currency converter both have a pretty cool little engine going on.
Yeah. They work well together.
Sure do.
Key to the City will grow Lelia. I'm not Key to the City. Currency converter will grow Lelia. Key to the City will make it that I'm killing people with Lelia.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna hit Key to the City. Yeah. Those are both. I think either of those are fine. Honestly, and the Soul Ring is also just it's never a bad thing to get it out of there. But yeah, we'll do that.
The only reason why
I 7.
I was like, I could have seen the Soul Ring. The only reason why I wasn't like, yeah, Soul Ring was because you are still talking that it's I would still have 7 mana on my turn.
Yeah, you'd have enough to be able to still work with, so other resources are more important. But yeah,
plus I have a rousing refrain coming off suspend.
Yeah, you do.
Right. That's a thing. Yeah.
That's why I was really sad about that Chandra, because I could have gotten rousing refrain off suspend doubled as well.
Jesus. Yeah.
I mean, I guess really the only option we have right now is we'll just cast the Cathis. My legendary spells cost 1 less.
K money, let's go.
K money. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Big Daddy K.
Actually, hold up. We can do this slightly different. So we'll. Wait, can we? Oh, I don't think we can. Actually. Well, that's so unfortunate. Oh, boogers. Boogers and a big old snoot of the Lord. Okay.
Well, Joey's figured out what he's discarding. I'm going to activate Currency Converter to put my hidden volcano into the graveyard and get a treasure.
I'm gonna toss this Halana Kessig Ranger into the trash can,
Okie dokes.
and then I'll pass my very good turn.
Okay. Untap. Rousing refrain. So I'll target Jolly because that means a 7 red mana. And
See, I
this
have a
goes
purpose. I'm doing
And
something this
that goes
game.
back on suspend. And then 7 red mana. I'm gonna use then I'm gonna draw my 2 cards because I have to do that first.
Yep.
Ooh. This is fun. I'm gonna use 5 of that red mana, going down to 2. For a Lelia.
Okay.
Yeah.
2, 3 mana for a Sword of Hearth and Home.
Oh, fun.
This is the pro green white sword.
Yep.
And
it's
whenever you
pretty
equip
good
creature
against my
deals,
deck.
yeah, whenever you equip creature deals combat damage, I get to exile up to 1 target creature I control. Well, one I own, not in control. And then I could also search my library for a basic land card, put both cards onto the battlefield under my control, then shuffle. Important to note, since it says up to 1, I don't have to target a creature I control. And I still am able to go and get my basic land. I'm then going to go and pay the equip cost to equip it
That
to
makes
Lelia.
sense. Yeah, you should do that.
Mm.
Ham, I have a score to settle.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm going to swing at Ham. Exile the top card. It's a Swiftfoot Boots. And it is swinging in for a total of 5 damage.
Yep.
When it deals combat damage, I'm going to go get my basic land card. And you know what's even better? It doesn't even come in tapped. And I'm going to decline to Blink Lelia. And it's my Jurassic Park land,
Mm.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I love. Have you heard Spielberg's explanation for why the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park don't look like dinosaurs that we know with feathers and stuff? He's like, well, they used amphibian DNA, so of course they look more like lizards. I'm like, oh, that was clever.
That is
Except the real reason is at that point when Jurassic Park was made, they didn't really have feathers as part of the description of the dinosaur.
Yeah, we didn't know
this
that.
is true, but like I like how he explained it away.
Then second main phase, I'm going to play a War Room as my land.
It's a good card.
So I have 3, 6, 8 mana. So I want to spend 6 of that to continue adding to my treasure trove of artifacts. And cast a Shamil of the Inner Sun.
Shamazel, Awesome Pfeffer
Those I
Incorporated.
control can't be countered. And at the beginning of my end step, I discover 5.
I'm excited for you. I'm jealous. I wish to have it.
And then so I don't lose these boots.
She's gone country.
I'll cast the boots.
Look at them boots. She's gone country. God, who's this content for?
I don't
That's a
know.
fair question. It's you, dear viewer, and thank you. We appreciate you. We see you. You're as weird as us. Thank you for being weird. You're the best.
I mean
that with all the love, I assure you.
I'm gonna go to my end step and
Mhm.
discover 5.
All right.
So, how Discover and both Cascade work with Aaliyah, since you have to check after every individual card whether or not it hit the qualifications for the Discover or Cascade, it adds a counter for each card you reveal off Discover or Cascade.
It's nothing short of complete BS. Yeah.
But I'm only revealing 1, but it's a Stormclone
no.
artist.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
And Aaliyah gets another counter. Russ, take it
Stormkilled
away.
artist. Stormkilled artist. Yeah, I feel the need to put on a hat and like play some vaguely rock music with a horn.
I was like, Trumpet just set it off in the background.
Right?
Let's go.
Just make sure to pick it up.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw 2.
Never mind.
All right, so I'm going to play a Smoldering Marsh for turn.
Nice.
You know, Russ is
Wait a
letting us
minute.
draw 2 cards a turn, and I'm still down to 4 in hand.
That's wild. This is coming out on election day, isn't it?
It is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Just do it, folks. Anyway.
So
Yes,
safe,
please do
but
it.
Please.
if you're
do.
looking safe and you have not voted yet, go and do it.
Yeah.
Yep, that
Can
too.
I say something? And I don't want it to sound controversial, but I feel like nobody ever says it this way. But it's just like, if you're not gonna vote for the person that I would want you to vote for, I don't want you to do it. Right? I never hear anybody
that's just saying the
say
quiet part
that.
out loud. That's yeah.
But like, just don't do your civic duty if you're gonna suck. Is that a thing you can? I've never
Works
heard
for
anybody
me.
say
Can you
that,
just
but
say
I'm like,
that?
isn't that just what everybody like is thinking? And you know,
Well, yeah, that's implied.
okay, but I just feel like just want to make sure the numbers are good.
Yeah.
So
Well, that's why
DM
everyone tells people that they talk to, you should
Yeah.
go vote. Because,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
presumably we're in agreement here. Yeah.
Just DM me and ask me what my political
I'm like-
views are, and then I'll tell you if you should vote or not.
I'm like, if you want to know, using Jolly's logic, if you want to know whether or not you should vote based off who I would vote for, just go to my Twitter. I made it public knowledge.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Just
just
tell
going
me
to have
in the
to risk it
comments.
for the biscuit.
Or do. That's interaction.
Oh, are we going biscuit mode?
Briscoe's Biscuits.
I'm going to
Biscuit.
play an Unstoppable Slasher. It's a 2/1. Zombie Assassin with Death Touch. Whenever Unstoppable Slasher deals combat damage to a player, they lose half their life rounded up. Whenever Unstoppable Slasher dies, if it had no counters on it, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's command with 2 stun counters.
I should have hit Russ because now I can't hit Russ.
Let's go.
Not gonna lie, kind of love that. All right.
And I'm going to pass.
I feel like I'm about to take some beatings here, and I'm already.
I don't know. We'll see. All right. So I'm
I
gonna
guess we
untap.
only-
I'm gonna upkeep. I don't have any.
I
upkeep
pulled
triggers.
that.
I'm gonna
I
draw
pulled that
2.
in Vegas, and I was so stoked. I'm like, I know what
That's
I could
really
do with
cool.
this.
And after I draw, Binding Old God ticks up to chapter 3. Pretty sure I have a Z
So-
grounds in here. Let me go grab it.
I'm just going to add in, well, Ham is searching. Before Foundations came out, we already have a game-ending combo with Unstoppable Slasher and
Yep.
Bloodletter Baklazats.
And that is seeing like high level play in like competitive Magic. Yeah.
But now they're adding in a Blood Bond combo
Yep.
by actually putting Exquisite Blood into Foundations.
It's a vampire, but yeah. But still,
But it's like,
because
the
black
only-
needs multiple 4 mana, 5 mana curve outs that just win the game on the spot. That's just
Yeah.
it's really important that mono black have access to multiple 2-card fuck off I win combos. That's
I'm glad
very
you-
important.
I'm glad you
Very
understand
important.
this. As a black player, I'm glad you understand this.
And what other colors can do it? None, of course. Shut up. That's yeah.
Well, they just need to get
now,
good.
the thing is, Red had a pretty good way to combat that kind of strategy, but then they banned the card for it. So it's
In
just
best of
like,
1, yeah.
oh yes, you can still do it in
In best of 3,
But
it's totally
it's-
fine, yeah.
It's not good in best of 3.
why not?
It's fine, but people see it coming and gun for it. Yeah, so it's
Because-
far in best of 1, you can like run up the ladder, and it's just a whole series of non-games where just if you win the die roll, you just win the game, and like that's it. In best of
it's
3,
not-
there's some interplay.
Yeah, best
Yeah.
of 3, you might go and win your game 1, but the sideboards were so heavily tuned to combat mono red
Mhm.
that it just died out on game 2 and 3.
Yeah,
Have we hit?
And it wasn't even to combat mono red. It was actually to combat rule prowess because mono red still actually isn't really that good in best of 3. Rule
yeah,
prowess is a much better
Gruul
deck.
prowess is just mono red with snakeskin veil. Like it's, yeah. Anyway, I have thoughts. I'm gonna play out of Temple of the False God because I love it. Shut up. And then
But
Right.
remember,
Don't try.
Gruul
That's
didn't win the
fun.
Pro Tour World Championship. Demir Demons did.
I love that deck.
Also
by the way.
another 2-card combo that says "fuck off, I win."
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So I'm gonna pay. Yep, I'm gonna pay 4 for this Fawn's Bane Troll. It comes in and becomes monstrous.
Nice.
I never- when Doomsday Excruciator was previewed, I never thought it would win a world championship because everyone was shitting on the card so hard,
Yeah.
and then it's a
I mean,
3 of and a world championship deck.
to be fair, Javier Dominguez is an effing machine. So like the fact that he won with it is not necessarily indicative of like, you know,
Oh no, it's
yeah.
a really good deck.
It's not bad, but yeah, it was it's pretty wild that he pulled it off. All right.
But-
Sure.
Well, it's also that Doomsday isn't the main game plan. It's just I win game plan at the end. It's more of an Archon of the Dross deck than anything.
Fair. All right. How big's Lelia at this point?
Lelia
4/4?
is a 6/6
6/6, right.
with pro green white.
Yep. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go.
Leave my sweet Mulan alone. She's just trying to go and stand up for her family so her poor father in his old age didn't have to go to war.
I'm gonna discard Coglin Yadaro. When I do, I destroy up to one target artifact or enchantment, and then shuffle Coglin Yadaro into my library, then draw a card. And I'm gonna target the sword that Lelia is carrying right now.
You mean your Bitterthorn Mrs. Animus sword?
Yeah, no,
Oh.
No.
not even a little bit. And so I shuffle it in, then I draw a card because it's
Now-
like Yadaro where it cycles, and yeah.
Now she's
All right.
a 4/4.
Yep.
Oh damn! Hey Ham, just so you know, you have access to 1 mana. You could sacrifice an aura, and you can fight.
Whatever do you mean? I
You can
don't
fight the
understand.
Lelia.
Whatever.
You
Could you
can kill the
possibly?
Lelia right now, actually.
What? I could kill Lelia right now.
And the thing about it is, you got to remember that you can only activate it as a sorcery. Okay, like don't
Okay.
think that you can do it instant speed. All right, because that's important.
Understood. So here's a question: if I
Mhm.
leave myself open, that unstoppable slash is probably gonna slap right on Ian.
Not
at me.
necessarily.
Okay. Because I am intrigued at the possibility of because if I use the Fawn's Blade Troll's ability to trade with Lelia, and then I attack with Winter, if I get very lucky on that mill and get Delirium, I could get the troll back, and that would be freaking amazing. So I feel like
in consideration, you could also trade with the Slasher.
but why? You are a significantly bigger threat than Russ is right now by a lot.
Because I don't want to get hit.
No, okay, fair. I appreciate your honesty. I really do. So
How about Kethis?
I am
Jolly
I'm
just
gonna pay
moved
the
her
one.
combo with Kethis.
and I
Podcast
am actually
Creatures, don't kill my cat.
I am gonna sacrifice this monster roll, and the Fawn's Blade Troll, which is now a 4/4, is gonna attack Lelia. You'll rebuild, you'll be fine.
God damn it.
Then,
Shamil, why did you have to find Ska the first time?
Yep, barely pulled it off. And then Jarvis, you know what? You're welcome to take out your frustration at about the Ska if you want to block this 2/5 with Death Touch. And on attack, I mill 3. That makes sense.
That's still better.
All right, so I already have a creature in the yard. Cognidaro, no! Copperline Gorge, and a fucking Wumpus, no! Anyway, so Wumpus, Aberration, Cognidaro, and the Copperline Gorge are now in the graveyard. I have 2 types, which last I checked was not enough.
Delirium.
So, no Delirium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 cards in hand. So, pass it.
What are you?
Cam, I want to let you know I felt attacked. It's
Oh,
because I
yes.
was, but
Yeah, literally.
You were in actuality also attacked. So there you
Can
go.
confirm. Attacked. Yep.
Man,
Yepers.
why did I have my Sword of Doritos and Mountain Dew out as well?
I mean, listen, if
fair.
you had a sword of Doritos and Mountain Dew, I'd have protected you.
What the hell is happening?
Swords of Doritos and Mountain Dew is Swords of Fortune per tier.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Oh no, I thought you meant literal Doritos and Mountain Dew. I was like, hell, I'm here
Dude,
for
if
that.
they made a sword of if they made a sword of Doritos and Mountain Dew, yeah. That'd be amazing.
I might watch a
I'd
little
be all
bit
here
too
for
much Prim. So, and he nicknames cards by food.
I love that.
I mean, I can do this guy. Should I do both of these guys? Oh wait, hold on.
See? He has a cost reducer that he can cast 2 guys.
Wait, what?
Whoa, I get to do 2 things in a turn.
You can do multiple things? Uh-oh. All right, we've established the threat.
Boy, howdy, we're in trouble now.
Yeah, oh, baby.
Y'all don't patronize me. Come on now, I'm really trying. Okay. I'm gonna cast this honest Rutstein.
That's not very honest of you.
Boo.
I'm gonna
I love
instantly
honest Rutstein.
return a creature from my graveyard to my hand. I'll put Zavala back, I guess.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So my creatures cost 2 less now.
Allegedly.
And then I'm gonna pay 1 green for a Rishkar Pima Renegade. When it enters, I'll put a +1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. We'll put 1 here, I guess, and we'll put 1. Yeah, we'll put 1 on Honest Redstein. So now my creatures, the counters on them can tap for mana, for green mana specifically.
Cool.
And then, does anything matter? I don't think so.
Is it
Nothing
even
Absolutely
really
nothing
matters.
matters. No.
Anyone
Absolutely
can see.
I'm gonna pay 1 green. I'm gonna cast the back half of this to cast the Ringheart Crest. When it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. I don't care. I'm gonna say
Assassin.
clown. I'm gonna say clown. And then also I can add a green. I can spend it only to cast a clown or a legendary creature. So we'll just put that down here.
Of
And
all the
then-
nonsense types, it had to be clown. Oh.
And then we'll yeah, I mean, why not? I guess. Yeah, sure. You know what? We'll do this guy. I've never cast this guy before. We'll pay a
Ooh.
green and a black. I'm gonna play Durin of the Yawning Portal.
Oh, wow.
Whenever he attacks, I look at the top 4 cards in my library and I may exile a creature from among them, and I put the rest on the bottom in any order. And for as long as it's exiled, I may cast it, and it has Undaunted, which means it costs 1 less for each opponent I have. Just making stuff cheap down here. That's all we want to do. I have
Okay.
reduced my costs. I have discarded my very good creatures. No, I'm just kidding. My mana first.
Someone has finally been set up, yes.
I did it.
we're
When
here.
it's turned 8, we got there.
We got there. Oh, we got there, chat. Let's do it.
Okay, and that's you passing, so I will draw my 2.
Yeah.
So 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 creatures on the battlefield.
Fuck.
For 2
Don't count
mana,
creatures.
Blasphemous Act. Trigger
God damn it.
Storm Cone Artist. I'll get a treasure.
I'm gonna miss Winter. Homie did some work, but wow. That's...
Oh my.
Winter did put in
Welcome,
some work.
welcome to the game, Jolly. Now get out. Yeah.
4,
No, that's the kind of thing
7.
that I can't get mad at. That's really funny.
Lelia.
Over here. There's Lelia.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to
Yep,
keep
I've-
punishing you for hurting me, but
I've
I don't
taken
think I
8
have,
commander damage.
I was
So,
like, I don't think I have any commander damage on Russ yet.
Correct. You have no commander damage on anybody but me.
No, I have it on
believe.
Jolly.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Russ.
Oh yeah,
your
there's
Unstoppable Slasher does come back.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It comes back with the 2 counters on it.
two stuns.
2 stun
Yep.
counters, so it's tapped.
Yep.
So I'm going to attack Russ,
Okay.
and it's going to be for 3.
Well, I don't like that.
Good.
It's understandable. Yeah. I think that's the idea. Yeah.
I'll play that mountain as my land for turn. I'm going to put these boots on Lelia.
Because they're made for walking. Yep.
Because stop touching her, guys.
Nah, dude.
Then I don't have
dude.
enough. I don't have enough mana yet. So for
Nah,
2,
dude.
I'll play this Mind Stone.
Hmm.
Oh, and I never kicked this down to 2. I want to move to my end step. and I'm
You're
going to
the only
discover.
stone I mind. Okay.
Big score. I still have to pay the additional cost because it's just without paying its mana cost, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. I want to discard this mountain, which is going to go under. What's going to go to my graveyard and then go underneath the currency converter to take up Lelia. Lelia also gets a trigger from me discovering, and I'll draw 2 and create 2 treasures.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good.
Let me get the.
That, in fact, does not suck. It would be convenient if it did, but alas, here we are.
All ask
And-
for Yorick.
I will pass.
I knew
All
him
right.
for
Untap.
Alas, poor Yorick. He was all right. Yeah.
Remove
ask
a stun
for
counter. Draw. Draw.
Right. I keep trying to build an engine, and you keep trying to go and take out its gas.
Your engine is terrifying. So yes, I'm gonna keep picking it away at it.
Hey, if y'all don't beat me up, I can kill it on my turn.
I don't think anyone is in the ability to beat you up right now.
Yeah, I think that I'm beat upable.
No,
I'm
more
shocking
because
a
everyone
steam
else has
vents.
to cast spells.
Oh, we're shocking in a steam vents? Turtle power?
Ooh, let's go. Ooh, that means things are about to happen. I like when things
I'm
are
gonna
about to
pay
happen.
1 in a
Well, yeah, you got something for lately? I'm
Blue?
definitely intrigued.
I'm gonna play a Silent Hall Creeper. It's a
Nope,
1/1.
not for
It can't be blocked. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I choose one that hasn't been chosen. I can either put 2 1/1 counters on it, I draw a card, or it becomes a copy of another target creature I control.
Go.
No, I wouldn't play any more creatures, Russ.
Not gonna.
It doesn't sound ominous or anything. All right.
Charlie, I swear to God, if you touch Lily, I'm going to kill you.
You know what?
I
So
lost. You
specific.
killed every single creature of mine. Right? I don't
Oh.
I don't mind. Although
Let's see,
granted,
I have-
if I can draw my Kataki's Wars Wage, I don't care. Right,
know
I'll
what?
be good then.
I'm gonna pass my turn.
You're gonna untap.
There's actually a card I want to draw right now that is, I don't think would actually be good for me, but I think would be hilarious to play.
Draw the 2. Binding the old gods hits the final mode. All my creatures get death touch, and it had a finality counter on it, so it goes to exile.
I would have loved for that to show back up in Foundations.
Well, finality counters?
No,
Or-
binding the
Oh,
old
binding?
gods.
Hell yeah, that would have been awesome. No, I adore binding the old gods. I'm a big fan. All right, so I'm just kind of reading some signals here.
I
You
think the
could
signals are
play-
very clear.
Yeah, I think that you could how big is Marika? Yeah, I wouldn't
7/4.
I wouldn't cast Marika.
Yeah, 7/4, but she's indestructible on my turn.
Yeah, I
So
personally
that's
wouldn't do
neat.
it.
You would not recommend that? Okay.
I wouldn't recommend it, no.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Scythe of the Wretched, which is an old school equipment that makes me super duper uber happy. The equipped creature gets +2/+2, and then whenever a creature dealt damage by equipped creature this turn is put into a graveyard, return that card to play under your control. Attach Scythe of the Wretched to that creature. And so with Marika having to be blocked and doing, big dumb, it's just
Yeah, it's really
delightful.
cool.
It's super fun. I'm then gonna go ahead. I will play Piggy Bank because
one
it's a
makes sense.
3/2, and when it dies, I get a treasure. Because
2-mana,
I
3/2
think that's a
with
neat idea.
upside. Pretty good.
All right. Um,
Miso soup.
sure.
Hell yeah, so soup. Let's go.
It's so soup. I'm gonna then play a Terramorphic Expanse. I'm down to 6 cards in the hand. I've got 3 Manias available. I'm just gonna crack this crap, and I will pass the turn as I go grab a basic. I'm not even sure what kind yet.
One. Oh.
I found a swamp. That'll work. All right. Cool. Take it away, good sir.
Yes.
And I have a Shadow Spear that I can activate if you need. Just saying.
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll see if there's like a fancy counter spell or something. That'd be crazy. But I
I
think
do
what we're
have
gonna
3 open
do.
mana.
You do have 3 open mana. Is it all
Yeah.
colorless? Oh no, you have
No,
treasures.
I have 2
Yeah,
treasures.
okay. Well, we'll see what you got. I'm
Some of
gonna
that could
cast
be blue.
a.
Think about it. I mean, the
I'm
mana
gonna
could
cast
be,
a
technically.
Kagamaru or Kagamaro, the first to summon.
Kagamaru! I love that card.
Its power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in my hand, and I can pay 1 black and sacrifice it to give all creatures -X, where X is the number of cards in my hand.
Oh,
So I'll do that
Pretty good.
for 6.
Just let's cut the crap and just hit it. Yep. All right.
Just
for
every
6.
-6.
I have a response.
Don't though.
I don't know if it's going to get me there, but I'm going to try. Because
No, that's
Lelia right now is a 5/5.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to tap my currency converter to put my mountain into my graveyard. That's going to
Okay.
give me a treasure.
Right.
I'm then going to sacrifice the 3 treasures and tap the Mind Stone
Okay.
to cast a Unexpected Windfall. As part of the additional cost, I want to discard a Den of the Bugbear, which will go
Okay.
to the grave, then go underneath the currency converter, which will then tick up Lelia.
Put it to 6.
Put it to 6. And if that resolves, Unexpected Windfall is essentially the same thing as Big Score. It's just
Right.
harder to cast.
Yeah,
Because
draw
it's
2,
2
make a
red.
treasure.
So it's draw 2 and create 2 treasures.
So if you draw something that's castable,
Something
here.
that can impulse draw or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute. I like it.
Yeah, gotta go for it. Gotta dig. I respect it.
That would be a negative. But, how to try.
Oh, that's
Absolutely. Yeah. No, respect. That was a good line. Play to your outs. Yeah.
Good.
All
Then
right.
I'll play a Godless Shrine tapped, and then I pass my Godless turn tapped.
Okay.
What are you for?
Untap.
Oh, you're part of the infinite combo.
Infinite combos in our day and age?
You were very confident when you said that.
I think that an Abzan Umori deck is allowed an infinite combo.
Absolutely.
Lelia this time
Absolutely.
costs 9, so I'm going to tap this for 5 mana. Oh, and this comes down 1 more.
I also need 3 other cards for
And
the combo to work.
4
One of them.
to recast Lelia.
She back.
This time, I'm going to swing in at Jolly.
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, wait, before we go any further,
Oh.
Russ, your Unstoppable Slasher is dead.
Yes. Like for real this time.
Oh, for real, for real?
For real, for
Yep.
real.
Yeah, because it
Oh,
had
because it had
counters.
counters on it. Right.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yep.
I
So
just
am
saw
getting
that I
hit
was still
for
on the
3?
board. You're getting hit for 3, and I'm unveiling a mountain.
Oh, but that's one of my favorite mountains.
Yeah, it's Lost Caverns of Ixalan Mountain, collector number 290.
Those
So
are
it's
pretty
3.
good.
Rumpus Dumpus.
I will then.
Lovely, excellent. Yeah.
I'm going to go and put this boots back on Lelia again.
Nice shoes.
Still made for walking. Yeah.
I have 7 cards in hand. Which one of these do I want to cast?
That one.
What's it made for?
I'm going to cast one card that I know Ham enjoys quite a bit.
Oh?
Brass's Tunnel Grinder.
Tunnels and grinders. Tunnels and grinders.
Navy beans, navy beans.
Friggin' loved Brass Tunnel Grinder. Card rules.
When it enters, I can discard any number of cards, and then I draw that many cards plus 1. And then in my end step,
Sorry.
if I discarded a permanent card, I then go and bore because I descended, so it gets a bore counter. So I am going to go and discard 1 card. The card is a We the Immortal. I'll discard it, and it will go into exile, and I'll draw 2.
Oh, that's
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
And counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 7, which is still fine. I'm going to move to my end step. I have 2 triggers. 1, bore counter. 2, discover. 1, 2. 2 is Fable of the Mirror Breaker. So Lelia will get 2 counters on her. And Matt, good old flavor profiles Matt, is going to
Heck
be
yeah.
my Goblin Shaman.
Excellent.
Shaw,
Dig it.
And I will then pass the turn. Lelia is now a 6/6 again.
for her.
Good for her. Yeah.
Draw.
Brown paper packages tied up with packages.
I'm going to play a Shadow Blood Ridge. Oh, I only drew 1 card for turn. Whoops. Draw my second card.
Yeah. I hope that you get absolutely buck wild with whatever you're about to do, Russ. I hope you make the shit hit the fan.
I'm going to try.
I love how
Yeah, make the
despondent he
fans hit the
sounded.
shit. What?
I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Since you asked.
Backed. Let's go.
I do want to say Lelia has been disappointing me because all I do on her exiles, because all she's doing is making sure I hit my land drops when I have
Yeah.
lands in hand to hit my land drops.
Oh no.
Right.
Yeah.
I was noticing
very
that you
unfortunate.
kind of have not been hitting anything substantial. It's been mana rocks and lands.
I'm going to play an Insatiable
Which-
Avarice
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
excellent.
with all modes. So I'm going to search my library
Oh,
for a land card, shuffle it, put that card on top, then draw 3 cards and lose 3
Oh.
life.
Well,
You're
you mean for
searching
any
your library
card?
for a land?
You mean
Any
any card?
card.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Whatever you want.
Oh, I think
Treat
Lelia is
yourself.
dying again.
There's a non-zero chance of that.
Well, she's got the boots right now, right?
What?
Doesn't she have
Yeah,
the...
she sure does, but I got a Shadow Spear. That is
that's true.
this is like the monger of the Shadow Spear. If anybody wants me to tap that, just let me know. Like I'm happy to just.
But she's going to cost
Give you that
11 next
ability.
turn. How am I ever going to
Yeah.
afford her costing 11?
If
I don't
only
know.
there was some way for you to ramp consistently and hit all your land drops. Oh my goodness.
I sure was. I was going to reduce my costs by up to 5 on my turn with all my creatures.
Which is gnarly, to be fair. Like
I was pretty stoked about it.
that's nuts.
So what you're saying is my blasphemous act was well timed.
Look,
Yeah,
anytime
yes.
that something bad happens to me, I understand I deserve it, and that's whether I've done anything or not.
1,
Right?
2, 3, and I lose 3 life. 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh,
Oh
cool.
my goodness.
That works
Russ
out.
drew exactly what he was looking for.
I did draw exactly what I was looking for.
So you have found what you're looking for.
I did, in fact, find what I was looking for.
So you got that over Bono. Good work. Last I checked in, he still hasn't found what he's looking for.
I'm over Bono. I'll tell you that right now.
I'll see myself out.
Seven.
All right.
All right, so I am going to pass my turn.
Oh no.
Ooh. Do I want to do anything? I don't think so. I think I just. Okay, here we go. I'm nervous.
On your untap,
right. Yep.
I'm going to pay
Upkeep?
1 for a black and a red. Or on your upkeep, rather. I'm going to play an Orcish Bowmasters.
Oh, let's go.
I'm
okay,
going to ping Jarvis
so-
in the face for 1
Yep, on ETB. So
on ETB.
and then I go to my draw step and I draw 2. So you get
Yep.
2 more triggers.
So
Or no,
I
you
ping
get 1 more trigger.
I get 1 more trigger.
You get 1 more.
Yep. Jarvis gets pinged in the face for 1 more. And then I discard
Seems
the Terramorphic Expanse down to hand.
And you've amassed.
No, you don't have to
twice
discard a
now?
hand size.
Well, no,
It's
you
on my
would
turn.
have. Well, no,
I
you would have
would've-
on his turn.
I would have had to do it on my turn, and then I mass an orc.
Mm.
down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I actually, let's see, that's 2 triggers, so it's a 2/2 orcs army.
Yes.
Yep. Correct. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm
tap
jealous of
these
your
3
army.
these 3 basics and a Temple of the
You
False
basic.
God. Rock out Marika. The Brutal Gladiator.
Marika, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna
So,
take
by the
you
way,
to
Ham,
Marika,
the card that I want to
Bahamas.
play would shut off Marika in combat.
That sounds.
that.
Yeah, I would rather you
Marika
not do that.
I want Marika.
Well, Marika still gets in and does damage. It just doesn't get blocked.
Oh,
Did you
okay.
like get vapor locked in the middle of that? Like ver.
I just haven't changed my oil in a while.
That'll do it. All right. Are they gonna go green? Green. So that's 2 last I checked. And then I'm gonna tap the I'm gonna leave the mountain up. For an Elder Gargaroth, just a 6/6, casual 6/6 vigilance, reach, trample, and whenever it attacks or blocks, it's a rock out a 3/3, gain 3 life, or draw a card. It's
Hell yeah.
cool, I think. I'm a fan. He's just a big dumb dude,
I'm not a
like
fan.
me. I'm a big fan. I adore it.
I
I'm gonna
wanted
play
to play a
Haunted
fun
Risen
creature on my turn, and now I can't.
I mean, neat. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pass. Jolly, take it away. And I've got 6 cards in hand. All right.
I'm drawing 1. I'm drawing 2.
And then there's an Orcish Bowmaster's trigger. I'm going to ping Jarvis in the face for 1.
Unkish bunkish.
Doink.
Yep. Unkish
Alright.
bunkish. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure I have enough mana for this. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play Dofro Baggis. There he is. There's Dofro Baggis. So what Dofro Baggis does is that whenever him or another legendary critter enters the battlefield under my control, the ring tempts me. And as long as he's my ring bearer, he must be blocked. He's a 1/3. So the ring, I got 1. The ring has tempted once.
I don't know why that tickles me so damn much, but it absolutely does.
I'm gonna say
Dofropagus.
he's been rung. That's how you know.
His bell got rung.
Dofropagus has been rung, and we have one rung so far. We will play this Baradur.
It comes it untapped because you sequenced it correctly.
Hey, check this out. Look at this guy over here.
Actually, the smartest, coolest guy.
Playing Magic the correct way.
All right.
Well, I still might have screwed up. Give me time. Did I? I may have, actually. That's a bummer.
That would be unfortunate. Yeah.
Well, wait, no, I didn't. I'm a liar.
Also bummer, to be sure.
Wait, am I a liar? Oh, I am a liar. Ah, squids and butts. Let's see. Do I want to do this?
Squiggly butts. What?
Oh wait, no, I didn't. There was no way. I'm being so silly. Okay, we're going to. I feel like at some point, right? At some point, she's got to be good, but maybe not.
Maybe she's supposed to be bad.
Suck. We'll do this card because I think this card's a card that's legitimately pretty good.
Okay.
And we will do.
They do.
Ow! The Dawn Sky.
Ow is pretty good.
Ayo.
Ayo! Dawn Sky. It's a 5/4 flying vigilance. When it dies, I get to choose one of 2 options. I can look at the top 7 cards of my library, put any number of non-land permanent cards with total mana value 4 or less from them on the battlefield, and put the rest on the bottom of my library in a random order. Or I put 2 +1/+1 counters on each permanent I control that's a creature or a vehicle. And now I've been rung up twice. Ka-ching.
Do you want to change who your ring bearer is?
Never. Dofro Baggis is supposed to have. And then I will. I'll go ahead and pass the turn.
That's
Okay.
how I can tell how much sleep I'm deprived right now. Is Dofrobagus is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
In your end step, before I forget, I'm going to tap this currency converter to put the land in to get another treasure.
Rock on.
But then I'll untap. To start with, we have this rousing refrain coming off of suspend.
Mm-hmm. It's
How many
rousing.
cards does everyone have in hand?
I got
7.
6.
I got
Boom.
4.
Okay, so I'm gonna choose Russ.
I got a rock.
And I'll get 7 red mana. In response to going to my draw, I am going to go and use 4 of this red mana, and I'm going to casualty it to go and by sacrificing my shaman. Bye, Matt. You did well. For Audacious Swap.
That's a
What
good card.
Audacious Swap is, it's essentially Chaos Warp,
Mhm.
but with some different restrictions. The owner of target non-enchantment permanent shuffles it into their library, then exiles the top part of their library. If it's a land card, they may put it onto the battlefield. Otherwise, they may cast it without paying its mana cost.
Okay.
So I am going to choose Scabby G and Orcish Bowmasters as my 2 targets. I'm going to choose it so Orcish Bowmasters is the one that resolves first, then Elder Gargoyle.
Okay.
All right, so Bowmasters gets shuffled into the library.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
What
And
was that?
just-
Scavvy G? Was it?
I said Scabby G.
Scabby G? What?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just cut wherever feels good to you.
All right, so I got rid of that. All right, let's see what I get off the top. An island.
So that goes in
Put it
play.
into play.
All right. And then my Gargaroth just turned into a Scytheclaw Raptor. Whenever
Okay.
a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, Scytheclaw Raptor deals 4 damage to them.
So the reason why I wanted that Elder Gargoyle to be gone is Ham has 4 artifacts. I would have. Well, actually, I need to go to my draw now. Draw 2.
Nice.
But Ham has 4 artifacts right now.
That's
Correct.
So this gets reduced by 4. So it goes down from 9 to 5. 3, 5.
That's what Dolly Parton was talking about.
Cavern Horde Dragon is a 9 to 5.
Goes from 9 to 5. It's a Cavern Horde Dragon.
So this is Fair Dockside. And what Fair Dockside does is it costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest number of artifacts an opponent controls. And it has Flample and Haste. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you create a treasure token for each artifact that player controls.
Ooh.
Yep.
I never untapped Lelia. So let's untap Lelia before I forget. Oh. And I also forgot Fable of the Mirror Breaker trigger. I'm gonna, since I already put the cards in my hand, I'm just gonna say I didn't discard anything and draw anything.
Okay.
Just to make it fair.
Yar.
I'm gonna go to combat. Russ, how big is your army?
3/3.
Okay, Lelia's going at Russ, and Cavern Horde Dragon is going at Ham.
So, do I want to crack the treasure to
Reduce it.
reduce it? Just an Atali Primal Conqueror?
And
That'd be good.
Atali Primal Storm is what I
Primal Storm,
unveiled.
Yeah.
I like Atali.
Nah, I'm not gonna do anything. So the dragon's gonna slap me for 6.
Okay,
I will block.
Yep.
you will block. Okay,
Okay.
so and you have 4 treasures, so I get
Actually, you know
4
what?
artifacts.
Okay, so prior to damage, after the
Yeah.
block, I'm gonna sacrifice this treasure for a black and this, and then I'm also gonna pay another 1. Activate Shadow Spear. After that resolves, I'm gonna cast Ragged Veins targeting Lelia. Now it's not my turn, so Scytheclaw Raptor is gonna dome me for 4, which does in fact suck. But Ragged Veins is now attached to Lelia. It's an aura that says whenever, and it has flash, old school flash wording on the printing I have. But whenever enchanted creature is dealt damage, its controller loses that much life.
Okay, so I am
So-
going to lose 3.
You're
And
gonna
I
lose
will
3, and that's just equipped. That's enchanted on Lelia from here on out.
And I'll get 3 treasures because because you only had 3 artifacts at that point.
Correct.
So let me go
Yep,
and
yep,
make my Ragged Veins aura.
Yeah. Love Ragged Veins. Card makes me very happy.
The Ragged Veins. The Ragged, Veins.
Veins. Yeah, exactly.
So here you go, Lelia. Get an aura.
Whew.
There you go.
That's my impression of Lelia. I thought it was really good.
I am
Pretty
then
solid.
going to play my. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go and play a card that I enjoy greatly. I want to tap for 3, 4, 5, 6.
Tough.
Arcane Bombardment.
Oh,
Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn,
okay.
exile an instant or sorcery card at random from your graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
Then copy each card exiled with Arcane Bombardment. You may cast any number of those copies without paying their mana cost.
That's cute. That's cute with
Heckin'
Lelia. That's really
gross.
good.
I love the card. I'm then going to go and pay 2 for a Reckless Impulse.
Go.
I exile the top 2 cards of my library until the end of my next turn. I may play those cards. But first, I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
I have 8 cards.
That's my impression of Lelia. You have 8 cards.
I have 8 instances and sorceries.
Yeah.
Hold up. That one was. More dice fall out than we're supposed to.
I
So
get
let me
that.
fix that. There we go.
Am I right, fellas?
Instead of laying them out flat this
Yeah.
time, I'm going to go and I'm going to roll a d8 and I'm going to go from top to bottom.
Okay.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just because we'll get bent.
Why do you say get bent? That's hilarious. That's great.
That's really good.
So, Russ, do you still have 7 cards in hand?
Yeah, unfortunately.
So, I'm going to get 7 with Jessica's Will. Oh, and this also takes up Lelia because I did exile card from my graveyard.
You did.
And I'll exile the top 3. Then Reckless Impulse is going to resolve, and I'll exile 2. These 2 are until end of next turn. Oh, damn. This is the card that I was...
Oh, Bedlam.
Bedlam, yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Bedlam.
It's slow. That would slow me down.
And
Or
I
it
also
would
got-
actually just speed up your demise. I don't know, however that works.
And I also
Yeah.
got Seize the Spoils. These 2 I can cast until next turn. These 3 are only this turn.
Mm.
Yeah, and if Marika has to become like Voltron murder machine, so be it. Like, I'll do what I gotta do. Yeah.
What am I going to do?
You're gonna do your best.
Well, I have
Right.
9 mana available.
You're gonna do your best. You're gonna try your hardest.
You're the best
No.
around.
Wait, sorry.
Nothing's ever
16
gonna get
mana
you down.
available. I almost forgot about my
Yeah,
Jessica's
you're
Will
just
mana.
Jessica's Will. Yeah. So you're gonna do your best. You're gonna try your hardest.
I want to pay 6. And
Uh-huh.
we will get this Chandra's Hope's vacant out.
I remember that one. We're gonna do your best. We're gonna try
And
our
I'll-
hardest.
And then I will +2 this and add 2 red mana, so I'll be up to 3 floating red mana.
Hell yeah. Surf's up, bro.
That's supposed to be a 3, not a 12, silly.
Common mistake.
I'm then going to use that 3 red mana
Mm-hmm.
to cast the Seize the Spoils.
Uh-huh.
So I do have to discard a card,
Right, okay.
which will then get exiled underneath my currency converter,
Put a counter on Lelia.
and draw 2 cards and create a treasure. But
Yeah,
I
you
get
have-
to,
you have the
but I
bombardment
get a copy. No, that only happens once each turn.
Oh, the bombardment only happens once each turn?
That's the first spell each turn, yeah.
So I get to draw 4 cards and create 2 treasures.
Do it.
So I'll just make this an 8.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You should do that.
Yeah, I want you to do it. I think it's cool if
So-
you do it.
It's a wise choice.
1,
Everybody else is doing it. You should too.
3,
Guy, I've done nothing of the
4.
sort.
Ooh. Baby. Sorry. I see good cards
You're
and I
not
smile.
talking about.
My the voice that I made when I said it is what I'm sorry about, not the
Oh,
baby.
okay. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that voice was
All
awful.
right. Yeah, that voice was upsetting. Yeah,
I didn't like it at all.
6 mana, going down to 5 treasures.
Okay.
Sunbird's
Ooh.
Invocation.
Now that's a card I like.
Sure. Why not? Throw that in there too. That Atali is still in exile, right?
Yeah, I didn't get to Atali yet. Atali will get here eventually.
That's fine. I just want to make sure. I'm just curious.
For 3 mana, going down to 2, I'll cast this Seething Song, which will get me
Love
5.
a seething song in this house, baby. We love a seething song in this house.
Well, that's on the
That
stack.
turn
And when it
one, I'm
resolves,
saying we get that Simeon Spirit Guide, Elvis Spirit Guide, Mountain Seething Song, turn 1, cast Possibility Storm. That's the life you live.
That's the dream, baby. That's the dream. Yeah.
so Seething Song is on the stack. I have a Sunbird's Invocation where I reveal the top 5 cards of my library, and I can cast a spell with mana value 5 or
5?
less.
Why is it 5?
Yeah. I might see 3. I was thinking 5 mana. Top 3. No, I wish it was 5 though. And I'm going to show you why I wish it was 5.
Don't we all? Yep.
Mana Geyser.
Oh.
Oof.
Wild Magic Sorcerer. And
Did
the
you
only
win?
one I could cast,
Oh.
Sword of Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Chips and chasers, baby. That's what I'm talking
So
about.
these will go on the bottom. Now Seething Song will resolve and I'll have 5 red mana.
Hell yeah. And then what?
I'm figuring it out.
Does Sunbirds exile anything?
No.
Okay.
It's just because I have like 25 instants and sorceries in the deck.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a big dumb fun card.
It is a big dumb fun
It
card.
is
I like
that.
it. You
Yeah,
have a
I
lot
think
of
we can all agree
ramp. You got a lot of stuff.
I want to use 3 of this floating mana, going down to 2
Okay.
left,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
to cast this. Oh, and this Bedlam's going to go up here because I still have that until next turn. To cast this Glittering Stockpile.
Okay.
So 4, 5, tap this, put that mountain to the grave. To create another treasure, go up to 3.
Nice.
Tap this, put a counter on it,
Okay.
and 6 mana
For Atali?
for Atali.
It's breakfast time.
Big. Yep.
Italios.
Okay, I have now used all my mana available to me.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to
So
move
the
to my
bed-
end step.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, the Bedlam is not in play, but I can
Bedlam's
cast
not in
it into
play?
next turn.
And Atali's your only untapped creature.
Yes.
Okay, just curious. Anyway.
I have 2 triggers. Trigger number 1, I did discard a permanent, so I do descend.
Yep.
Trigger 2, Shamil,
Hello.
Ruby Medallion. All my red spells now cost 1 less.
Yep.
So, guys, do what you will.
And Lily is a 10-10.
An 11-11.
Well, did you
11-11.
get a
Okay,
counter
cool.
for the Chamil?
That's why I put the counter on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I want to move these mana rocks down here with my lands, which I never do, but I think I have to in this situation.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Ugh.
I can appreciate wanting to keep them separate most of the time, but yeah, for this one, yeah.
Right.
Sunbirds of Vacation can go up here with this stuff.
Where's my Gaddock Teague?
Fair question.
I want my gaddy tea.
All right.
You
Gonna
said that like it
untap.
was your MTV, and I like that. That makes me
Draw.
happy.
My gaddy tea.
Yeah. And the sword's not equipped to anybody, right?
No,
Doritos and whatnot. Okay. Because you may notice I have Mountain Dew on my board and Doritos
You
for that
do.
matter. So
you do.
Yeah.
I wanted to cast Atali, and for me to go and be able to cast Atali, I had to leave the sword unequipped.
I respect that.
All right.
The Italian is pretty dope. Yeah.
I'm gonna play a Foreboding Ruins for turn. Gonna show in Swamp, so it comes in untapped.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do something. Anything. I don't care.
You can cast Nekusar for certain,
This is true. I can do that.
but you can also
Yeah,
do
buddy.
1 million other things.
There are other things.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
But I want to move this Arcane Bombardment down here, so that way I can put Atali up with the other creatures.
Ooh.
about
Play a
to start with
Junji
flat.
Midnight Sky. It's a 5/5 with Flying and Menache. When it
I
dies,
want
I get
one.
to choose one. Each opponent draws 2 cards and loses 2 life, or I put target non-dragon creature card from the graveyard into the battlefield under my control, and I lose 2 life.
I'd like to do that too.
It's pretty cool.
Then I think what we're gonna do.
I said 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just gonna
5.
pass.
Oh dang, that's a lot of mana up.
That's a lot of mana up. All right. So I have a plan and a
Yay.
play and a thought. I'm going to go ahead and draw 2.
I'm lacking on most of those at the moment.
Yeah.
Right? What? And I'm going to go ahead and my land for turn is going to be Shinka, the Blood-Soaked Keep, which is a legendary land that comes into play untapped. Taps for red, or I can pay 1 red, tap it, target legendary creature gains first strike till end of turn.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm then going to go ahead and tap my beloved Temple of the False God to put a Shadow Spear on Marika, which I have a sneaking suspicion y'all saw that coming.
Mhm.
You want to steal my Atali, don't you?
I mean, kinda.
It is a nice Atali. It's signed by Alan, the Mental Display.
I mean, that is really cool. I can't deny the coolness factor there. But man, I cannot afford to tap this wrong. I'm gonna go 2, 2, 3,
Are you a
4,
train?
5,
Oh,
and
My favorite thing about playing monocolor decks is that I never have to
5.
worry about tapping wrong.
I can appreciate that. It is really nice. I'm gonna play an Obosh the Prey Piercer.
Let's go!
3/5. If a source you control with an odd converted mana cost would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. Marika
so
right now is
somebody casts an like something on not their turn, they take 8 damage.
they do take 8 damage. That's correct.
For a
So,
short
are there any
period of time,
responses to that before Obosh resolves?
pure joy.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you're
For
having
sure.
fun right now.
For a short period of time, I actually had an Obosh deck.
Dude,
Although-
Obosh is beautiful. Yeah, it's yeah, truly a flawless, beautiful. Too nice for this world. So we have 9 or 8 power here. So Marika punches for 16 at present, which
And it tramples.
last I check's pretty good, and it does in fact trample.
Thick, nasty as hell, even.
But you notice once Ham started to go and have a turn where I can be in danger, he started having a cat on his lap, like he's the bad guy in Inspector Gadget.
I'll get you next time,
He's-
Gadget.
He's
Exactly.
a misunderstood
oh, she knows.
guy.
No, Dr. Claw? No, I think he's. Anyway. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 mana available at present.
You got to
If
see the
I
gritty
pump-
reboot of Mr. Claw, where you get his backstory.
Yeah, let's go with that.
His
okay, I
his family
think-
was slaughtered by toothpaste and like a hairbrush, and like when
Jesus.
springs, whatever else Inspector Gadget has inside of his body.
So specific. All right. All right, so Tali is your only blocker, Jarvis,
Yeah, it is.
and Marika's my commander.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm trying to come up with the best sequence to do stuff here. So if I go, let me just hypothetically speaking, if I tap these four here, leaving Haunted Ridge and Shinka, the Blood Soak Keepback, and I cast a Primal Might where X equals 3, giving Marika +3/+3 and having Marika fight a Tali. That is an 11. The Marika now has 11 power, so deals
No.
22 damage to a Tali. I gain 22 life.
You don't want to do this. You don't want to kill me.
I
Get 'em.
absolutely do. Are you kidding?
You
Get
need to kill
'em.
me.
Get him.
And
Let's
I will
go.
show you why you need to kill me as soon as you do.
Yeah. No, and I know you'll appreciate. I know you'll respect this and be cool with it. So
Oh no!
that's exactly what I'll do.
If you don't kill me, if I don't die on this turn cycle, I will win on my turn.
I kind of assumed. Yeah, you definitely have a killer board going. So I'm gonna have Primal Might, slap a Tali, so it deals 22, and then I'm gonna attack with Marika, dealing another 22.
Yeah. Do you want to
to
attack
you.
me or Chandra?
I'm gonna attack you, but thank you for asking.
Okay.
So that's a total of 44. So I'm gaining 44.
I don't have anything to go and stop this, but the reason
six-
why
Yeah.
you needed to kill me this turn cycle is I had a Comet Storm. So what I was going to do is I was just going to cast a single target Vandal Blast just to trigger my Arcane Bombardment.
Woof.
And opt not to use Chandra's ability because Chandra's ability says that you get to do it once per turn, but it doesn't have to be your first spell. Then Comet Storm and double the Comet Storm.
That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So yeah, I would have had enough damage to go and kill you all.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
unless
for sure.
unless Russ had a counter spell.
Is it my turn?
That's the question, isn't it?
No.
I deserve to die.
Yeah.
But
You were. It's funny because as you were comboing off, I was like, in what world could I justify anyone but you being the threat here? Like, that board state was nuts,
I'm
dude.
agree with that. I'm agree with that.
And I was trying to see that mana guys are going to the bottom. It made me sad because imagine if that didn't go to the bottom. What I could have done with it,
dude. Gross.
Is
It's
it
beautiful,
me?
but gross. I gotta check something real quick. Junji's a 5/5. Can you target any graveyard with that, or just your own? It's any, isn't it?
It's any.
It's any. It says from a graveyard.
He's gonna grab my Junji.
It's not dragon. Can't grab Junji.
No, he's
That
gonna
said,
grab my.
I've got a Kagla and Yadar. Or no, Kagla and Yadar is a dinosaur, so never mind.
Yep.
I do have I have a troll and a Wumpus aberration, which are not bad. Or Winter.
Pop and Yadaro aren't dragons, though.
Yeah, you can get
or no,
that.
you're right. Dinosaurs are not dragons.
No.
I think of dinosaurs as historically accurate dragons, but that's not the case. So I still have. I'm just wondering if I should do something. So wait, Rofro doesn't have. Oh, who has more cards in hand? What are you? How are you guys doing?
I'm rolling on 4 at the mo.
Rolling on 4 in the mo.
7.
Russ, what you working with?
Press is working.
7. I guess I'm just gonna pass it.
Pass
Pass the turn. I have Shinka and Haunted Ridge up. That's my own. So I can give one of my legendaries first strike. So Obash or Marika, but that'd be weird. All right.
One. Atahu. What are you? You're not any good.
All right.
You're a bad card.
That's a shame.
Well, that's just kind of. This is kind of the case. Let's see.
Poor Lelia. You too close
Yeah,
to this
I'm
down
sorry.
without being able to close it out.
Yeah. I heart commander damage. No, that was insane. The value engine there was very real. Yeah. And Obash, the hero we needed.
The hero we
I-
needed.
I love me some Obosh.
Right?
But that we didn't deserve. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I need to
Yo, yo, yo. Okay.
look at that
Jolly,
Obosh
I think
deck.
we're in trouble.
No.
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
You were in trouble no matter what happened, so
You just got to draw more cards, Russ. I think that's what I'm realizing. You need to draw into a good answer.
Yeah. Because Marika right now is indestructible on my turn, but other than that, doesn't protect herself in any way. Like, so no hexproof, no protection, no indestructible on your guys' turn. Yeah, Cyclaw Raptor's here, so just be wary of that if you're trying to be sneaky. But yeah,
I'm just gonna cast Kethis.
let's get it.
Hello, I'm Kethis.
Big Daddy K.
I've been wronged. I'm now at the 3rd level of wrong, which doesn't really matter. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything good until a little bit later. And then I'm gonna pay Warren and a Grarn over here for a Glunch. We'll get Glunchy. And now I've been wronged for 4. I'm now at the
Sack
4th
the lunch.
rung.
Let's go.
Sacked Glunch. For those of you who don't know, what Glunch does is the following thing. It is a jellyfish. So it also is a flying 0/5, and at the beginning of my end step, I choose a player. They get to put 2 counters on a creature they control. Choose a second player. They draw a card. Choose a third player to create 2 treasure tokens.
Ooh.
And I think that what we'll do here is I'm going to go. Shut up, phone. I'm going to go to my and I'm going to have Russ draw a card.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to have me create treasures. And I think at this point it doesn't matter too much if Ham has counters on his thing. So Ham can put 2 counters on a creature.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I mean you're huge and your damage is all doubled.
well,
I don't have enough to do anything about it, I don't think.
and with Glunch, you
Is-
have to choose all 3, I believe, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have to do all 3. And I
Put
feel like
2
Russ
1/1 counters on a creature. I
On
mean,
A.
so. Oh.
treasure.
Do we want to? I mean, I gotta just go more all in on Marika because screw it at this point, right? It's probably not smart, but well, here we are. Okay. So thank you, appreciate it.
So, and if you, Jen from MTG Filthy Casuals, or Filthy MTG Casual, whatever it is, she has a Glunch deck, and whenever I play against her, I never get chosen for anything. She even chooses Donnie before me. I don't know how to feel about that as a player.
Oh, I'd feel offended, or you could
I
feel
think as a player you should
vindicated.
feel honored. As a
Yeah.
player, yeah. As a player you should feel vindicated, but as a person you should feel guilty.
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair.
That's where I am.
That sounds right. Like, yeah, I think you're on something there.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So, yeah.
All right.
Even though Jen's always the real threat, Donnie's just
Untap.
misunderstood.
Now, how big?
Draw.
I can just look.
Okay.
Now, here's what I think would be really
Alright,
cool if you
alright.
did it. I think you should swing. I think you should swing your Junji into my Owl at the Dawn Sky.
Just touch dragons, see what happens.
I think we should touch dragons and get ourselves some sweet, sweet value. That's what
Junji
I'm
has
thinking.
menace though.
Shh. I got a Glunch.
Oh,
I got
Glunch
2
flies,
walkers in the
nice.
sky. Yeah, jellyfish fly.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, do you know jellyfish? They're flyers.
everyone knows that the ocean
Clearly,
is just
clearly
in
jellyfish
water.
fly. Just like sharks. They're just like sharks. They fly, of course. Yeah.
Makes me wonder though, why doesn't Reality fly? It's a jellyfish.
That's a fair
Well,
question.
because it's an equipment. Because somebody, if it's flying, nobody could hold on to it. Because it's up in the sky, nobody could catch it.
Wait,
Cameo-
Fluff doesn't fly, does it?
Cameo looks like it flies. I believe Flumph does.
Yeah, Flump
Oh.
flies.
But it also has Defender.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Flying Delphino.
To make it that jellyfish doesn't have Defender, you have to go and add green apparently.
All right. I think I tapped the right
Right.
amount.
Because green
For
jellyfish.
4
are
and a
yeah.
black and red. Karavek, the Merciless. When it's a
Oh.
4/4, whenever an opponent casts a spell, Karavek deals damage equal to that spell's mana value to any target.
It's one of my favorite cards of Magic right there.
It's pretty cool. What's
Pretty-
Karavak's mana cost by chance? 7? That's
7.
very odd. That's very odd.
I'm going to pay a blue and 1. Play Folio of
Sorry,
Fancies.
Folio fancy.
I'm not
Okay.
actively salivating over here. What are you talking about? Anyway,
Actively. Are we gonna make it, Russ?
no.
Yeah, I don't think so. Hold on. Maybe
Sorry.
I'm going to pass my turn.
No, you're not.
Wait, no, right, Russ,
Wait,
Russ.
wait,
Hold
what,
on.
what?
How many cards do you have in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You have 7.
Yep.
Do you have any black mana open?
I have 3 black mana open, or 2 black and a blue.
I need you to attack me.
Okay. I'll
If you-
attack
It's not ominous
Jolly
at all.
with Junji.
If you take this Kagamaru, the first to suffer, from my graveyard, you can pay a black and have all creatures get -7/-7 until return.
I enjoy that.
I think that's the way to do it. I'll block. I'll block over here.
All right, I'll kill.
I have to block them both.
All right, kill Jinji. Gonna go ahead and grab that thing from Jolly's graveyard and pay 1 black to give all the creatures -7/-7.
You do lose 2 life for that for doing that, but okay.
I will lose 2 life for doing that. Just for the
Oh,
look on
Marika
Ham's
has-
face.
Marika has exactly 7. Yeah, definitely unfortunate.
Ugh.
I'll lose Karavac.
If
for
you didn't do that,
that was worth it.
the sheer volume of boned you both were. Oh, anyway. So yeah,
Whew.
good work.
I said that
Good
the
work.
mode that I chose would be to put 2 counters on everything. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure all my 2
That's,
drops.
that's some clever problem solving. I respect it.
I will
All right.
pass my turn.
You just need 2 Kamigawa dragons to yank out a Kamigawa spirit. You wipe a board.
Who knew, right? I do genuinely love that. I'm not even mad.
Kamigawa,
Man,
ruining Ham's day.
dude, Kamigawa was the greatest.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think Ham likes Kamigawa more than like anybody else in this pod, and so
I
so
adore it. It's my favorite.
I think he'll be down with this.
Yeah, I drew 1. I did not draw the second for Howling Mine, so let's do that. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I am not opposed.
My favorite non-black card is from Kamigawa.
Prove it.
Really narrows it down, huh?
Divining Top.
Oh,
Oh yeah, with the OG art. I love fat tops. That's my go-to. Big fan. All right, so I'm gonna go 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. Marika's back.
Back again.
Hey
Tell
now,
a friend.
hey now,
Tell a
Marika's
friend. And I have not played my land yet. That is very intentional. I'm just saying it out loud. I've got 6 mana just chilling, being available. I'm gonna go ahead and forest for a veteran explorer.
There you go. Hell
I
yeah.
love my veteran explorers. They're just nice, you know? What can I say?
I love my veteran explorers like I like my veteran women.
Exactly.
Which is a lot.
Veterans.
I appreciate everything they've done.
I'm gonna put the Scythe of the Wretched on Marika,
Nice.
which buffs him up to a 9/6. Which, you know, seems easy.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna rock out a Rockets Theater and get my Scry on.
I am
That
for
can stay
real.
put. That can stay put. All right, and I'm gonna stack my lands, which is the thing I never do because it bothers me. But I got a metric buttload of them.
Mhm.
And untapped, I got a Shinka, so it's red mana. All right, I got 2 critters. One of them's carrying a big ass scythe, and that is my turn. Pass it.
Yee-har. Let's
Yar
draw a card.
yar yar.
Tar.
Yar.
Dars. All right.
A little too late for you, huh? I'm gonna do a Marsh Flats. I'm a sap tack it. Go ahead and grab me. Probably.
Give it a sack tap.
It's a little sap tacky. We're gonna go and get Wogga Wog. I can grab an Overgrown Tomb. Yeah, Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Ouch. I hurt myself again. Or today. I don't know how the song goes.
It's today. To see if I can
I
still,
hurt
to see if
myself
I still feel.
again. Just see what's going on. Hurt myself again. See what's happening.
That's the Richard Cheese version. It's a little different. Yeah.
Richard, yeah, I haven't heard Richard Cheese reference in an eon. Let's see.
Right.
One,
Take us all back to
two,
middle school
three,
with that one.
4,
Yep.
5, and 2 saucy treasures. These 2 saucy
Ooh,
treasures.
I love saucy treasures. Mm.
We're gonna bring back Kethis. Hello, I'm Kethis.
Hi, Kethis.
Hey, what's going on? Everyone's my best friend. I'm going to exile 2 legendary things from my graveyard. What do I want them to be? You know what? Hadana and Rishkar. I'll exile those 2.
Skittles is coming back.
Yeah, I wish. Not quite yet. I'd like to get there, though.
Oh, that'd suck. That'd suck real hard. Yep.
That's the best option here. I guess I could get back, like, this Junji's good.
Yeah. Juju does not suck.
I could get this back and just keep flipping.
God damn it. Yeah.
No, I'll do Honest Rutstein.
All right.
That's not
all
very
right.
honest of you.
And then when it enters, I return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand. What creature do I want in my hand?
Skittles.
You know what? Sure.
Kakamaru.
I'll
Yeah.
put
Oh,
Skittles.
Skittles. Yeah,
I'll
you
put
got Skith
Skittles in
Riggs.
my hand.
Rick Skiths.
And
All
then-
right.
Runkus Dunkus. And then I'm gonna pay 2 because my creature spells are reduced by 2 now to cast Annihilia. To once again reduce my creature spells. She's not real though. I'll put it down here. So take that world.
You don't have enough devotion?
3, 4, 5, 6.
It's
No,
you got 4 right now. You need 1 more. Yeah.
these are gone. All right. I have now, my maximum reduction so far has been 3 total. I'm done.
Passing.
Okay.
Yep.
Tippity tap. Draw 2. 1, 2.
Every day I eat eggs.
Play a swamp for turn.
Very good.
Let's see. 1, 2. Blue. Red. Black. 1 cost reduction from the Ruby Medallion, so I only pay 1 extra for the tax. I'm gonna bring in Necrosar.
Yeah.
Big
Big
neck's
neck.
back.
My big neck's back.
Oh, I'm never gonna grow up. All right.
Me either.
Now, is big neck a childish thing to say, though?
I don't know.
Feels more astute than
It's-
anything else.
It sounds silly. That's all.
As a
It just
skeleton,
sounds silly.
he's got a bigger neck than you'd expect. It should just
Blue.
be a bone.
But
1,
you know that you're not
2.
wrong.
Just for funsies, let's play Ristic Study.
Just for funsies, sure.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Rusty
Just for-
Dusty, baby.
Just for funsies. Then I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn.
Okay. Tapping. Upkeeping. Drawing. Drawing 2, 3.
And taking 3. Huzzah.
Taking 3. You got it, dog. Cool. So I'm gonna play a forest as my land for turn. And I wonder.
Who wrote the Book of Love?
Oh,
I mean, you know, that is a
shit,
fair
my
question.
bad. That was me.
What
Sorry,
the hell were you
gang.
thinking, man? Jeez. All right.
Thinking that nobody's written a book about love yet.
There's so many books about love. All right.
I know, but nobody told me that when I wrote it.
I'm gonna pay 2, equip Shadow Spear. Whoop, whoop. And then I'm gonna pay 3 and equip Bitter Thorn. So right now, Marika is getting +2/+2, +1/+1, so 3/3, 4/4. So plus, yeah, so 4/4. So a casual 11/8, which last I checked was pretty good.
No, I see.
And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Manyas
Nutty muns.
remaining.
Not this time, baby. Come on, you gotta go.
All right. I have more. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Play out yet another piece of equipment because clearly I am not done with these. For a Kusari Gama. Speaking of Kamigawa nonsense, this is an equipment for 3. Equipped creature has pay 2s. Creature gets 1/1/0 till end of turn. And whenever equipped creature deals damage to a blocking creature, Kusari Gama deals that much damage to each other creature defending player controls.
That rocks. Oh, that's so good.
All I'm sad
thought you
about
were-
is all I'm sad about right now is the fact that I can't attack with my
Oh, now,
Cavernwood
are you
Dragon to
paying
get a
the
bunch of
one for any
treasures.
of those? Ham?
This is the first, believe it or not, this is actually the first spell because those are all
Oh,
equip
okay.
costs.
So are you paying the
And
one?
I will pay the one.
Ah, you
I will pay
bastard.
the one. Yep, I know. All right.
Darius is watching Russ.
So yeah, the Kusarigama's on there now, which it doesn't actually buff its stats unless I pump it.
Pay
But
that, yeah, you can pump.
yeah, I'm not planning to yet. So we've got 11 and 11/8, which when it's who must be blocked if able, who when blocked deals damage to all other creatures that player controls. Has lifelink, and when a creature dies, when it goes to a graveyard under my opponent's control, having been dealt damage by Marika, comes into play under my control.
And it also has trample.
Come on, Ezzy, you can't
And
start.
trample, and there's Bitter Thorns on there too, so I even get a land on attack, which is pretty neat. So I'm gonna go to combat. And hey, Charlie, what up? How we doing?
Bad, but I feel like we might be about to do a little worse, right? Yeah.
I'm swinging Marika your way.
Yes, indeed.
They must be blocked. So who's blocking? That is the question.
Both.
Yeah, so you're just gonna pile them on. Yeah, that makes sense. I am gonna apply extra damage to each of them. So Rusty's gonna take 3 instead of just 2.
Okay.
And Kethis is gonna take 5 instead of 4.
Okay.
So 3 more trample through, and you have to sacrifice 2 non-token creatures. Or 2 non-creature, non-land permanents. Those are the words I'm looking for.
That's these two.
And I do gain 11 up to 71. And so I'm assuming that Kethis is going back to the zone.
I just
But
throw him in the
honest
yard at this point.
If you throw him in the yard, he comes back under my control because of Scythe.
I'll put him in the zone.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Yeah.
I'll put him over.
So Honest Rutstein, however,
Oh, your creatures cost 1 less.
they sure do.
Oh, and you return a permanent from your graveyard to your hand. Or no,
I sure do.
Graveyard
Yeah,
to
the
your hand.
creature. But yeah, so Honest Rutstein. Actually, I'm gonna call him Honest Rusty because that makes me happy. So Honest Rusty comes in under my control, and I get to go grab a thing.
Goggle in your jar is
And
a
it costs
creature.
us. Kaganidara is a creature, can confirm.
And you can
Scythe
cycle
Raptors.
it.
It's gotta be Obosh.
Yeah.
It's gotta be Obosh, baby. All right. And for my next trick, by that I mean post-combat main, I'm gonna go ahead and pay 2, cast Go for Blood, targeting Marika and Nekusar, and yes, I pay the 1.
Hang on.
So they're gonna fight. Assuming this
Hang on.
resolves. Yep.
I wish that you would have attacked Russ. Ham.
I understand. The attack was gonna do far more for you because you had multiple creatures.
I know.
It was gonna do far more to you, and I figured the fight was actually gonna mess us up enough. So
Damn it, I can't do it.
Why not?
Because
Actually,
it specifically says single target.
Oh,
target
target
creature
creature you control
you
fights
control.
target creature.
yeah.
Yeah,
Are you
so-
looking at like a deflecting squad or something like that?
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Yep.
All right, so
Well, yeah,
Nekashar
probably,
takes how much?
Probably the Imps Mischief
Next
that he
target's-
has in hand.
Nekazar takes 11, and you have to
Nekashar
sacrifice
dies.
a non-creature, non-land permanent. Was it to 82?
Ruby Medallion goes away.
That makes sense. All right, and that is my turn.
Alrighty. What can we pull together here? Because if there's a land in these top two.
Oh, and I missed the trigger on Bitterthorn. Oh well, I'll be fine. I'm not crying about it. Except I'm crying about it.
Damn, you're one weeping willow, baby.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
As long as he's not a Whomping Willow.
I
Oh,
But
you
he's
know
that
what?
too.
mana down. I should be. Yeah, I'll be all right.
I don't
what
know.
we're
He's
gonna do-
whomping us.
I'm gonna keep trying to help Russ get out of this hamster.
Oh yeah, no,
situation.
Jarvis was the issue. I answered Jarvis. I am now the issue, 100%.
So what we're gonna do here, what's the way to do this?
See, I wasn't the villain. I was the hero you needed. I would have ended the game.
See, I don't care about a long game. I like them, so I'm actually having a really good time still.
I like when this deck goes Voltron mode. It's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Time
Full
in.
on Voltron, but like
Okay.
it's got
So we're
that
gonna
package.
We're gonna start off with a Kataki Wars Wage.
Are you paying the one?
No, I'm not.
Yay!
So this says all artifacts have at the beginning of your upkeep sacrifice it unless you pay one.
Oh, thanks. I hate it.
Yeah. And then,
Oh,
what is this? Okay, that's pretty good.
what's that thing called? Oh, Kataki War Wage. There it is.
Kataki's another Kamigawa legend.
Kamigawa, man, old school Kamigawa. I love it. Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna cast Selvala. I'm not gonna pay for it.
Yay!
And then we'll do white and a green. I'm not gonna pay for it. Safi Eric's daughter.
Yay!
And then we will have to pass. We'll have to pass.
Oh, no.
Boy.
Now you are going to have to pay one for each of your artifacts, Russ, on your upkeep, or you'll have to sacrifice them.
I'm only gonna pay for one. Hang on. No, I'm not. I'll pay for both of them.
Are you going to pay for the Foley?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Actually, you know what? Hang on. I need to think about this for a second.
I'm
yeah.
trying to get you because I know that there's a peer into the abyss in this deck, and I still think that even though Ham's at 82, I think that takes him out.
Dude, if you pull that off, not even mad.
Oh, well, you don't have the Nekusar out though. It's got to be something. It's got to be something.
But yeah, about to say, if you actually manage to OTK me with something like that, hell yeah, props. Like,
Swamp for
that's dope.
turn.
Well, what did you pay for either of your artifacts?
Yeah.
Okay, I just couldn't see your lands. All right. Hardcast Decree of Annihilation? No, Decree of Pain.
Yeah, Decree Pain is the.
That was like
Is
what,
the
8
sweeper.
mana or 10?
Be a lot. And I had the Veteran Explorer, which when it dies, everybody gets 2 basics. So that's a thing.
I like that more than anything in the world.
I kind of figured you would not mind it. Yeah.
I was so close. To. Oh.
Yeah. So I
I
set
almost-
these. Yeah. I set these lands aside. They tap for 4. just locked and loaded.
No,
Not
yeah.
going for it.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep. That's happening.
I just hope nothing bad
Alright.
happens.
I almost kind of hope something bad does happen because this game has been like different decks just living out their wildest dreams, then
I'm
coming
gonna
to
peer
horrible
into an
fates
abyss.
because of their hubris.
I'm gonna
and
pee in the abyss.
it would be
Ham.
appropriate. Yeah. What's happening?
You're gonna get peer in the abyss.
So I have to draw half my deck and lose half my life.
You do draw half your deck. Actually, you know what? Yeah, go ahead. And then, yeah, lose half your life.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So I get to draw 30 cards. So yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Put the other 30 over here. And then, yeah, and it is lose half.
Yeah, lose half your life. Round up
Yeah.
each time.
We got a 41.
41. Boop. Okay.
All right.
And then, yeah. See,
Then we're
Russ?
gonna pay 4
We're gonna pay 4
to have each player draw 2 cards.
No. Well, no, Russ, can I make a suggestion
What?
before you do that?
Well, you're eliminated. Let me make the suggestion, right? That way it's banter. Russ, you just gotta pay 3 and tap the Folio of Fancies. That's it.
Oh, duh.
All you gotta do.
Pay 3, tap the Folio of Fancies.
And what does that do, Russ?
Each opponent puts a number of cards equal to the number of cards in their hand from the top of their library into their graveyard.
Well, that is enough. In fact, let me see if I have any like instant speed BSery that I can somehow
Instant speed regrowth. Come on.
I have to mill 5.
I have to mill 8.
Well, you actually don't mill at all. It's each opponent.
Oh, nice.
I have to mill a Gaia's Blessing that I don't have in this deck. All right. So that does mill my entire deck. And let me see if I got any crazy flashback action in here, which I'm pretty sure I don't.
This game has taken a turn.
Yeah.
This game is crazy.
Hey, Ham.
Freaking wild.
Do you want to start up an alternative game that you and me against them? Oh, me
kind of
1v1?
tempting actually, but so that said, well, let me see. I can be a total turd on my way out.
You might as well. I would do
Might
it.
as well.
And that's a promise.
Yeah, Folio Fantasy suffers from the same thing that Bolsa Citadel does. That people always forget about the other activated ability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could. Yeah, no, I'm definitely dead. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Peer to
God,
the
that
abyss.
rock.
I can't even be mad. Yeah, the hubris, just flying too close to the sun. Here we are.
It's the same thing that happened to Jarvis.
Yeah, exactly.
You get too close.
Well, and next turn. So okay. So yes. So Russ, is your turn over?
Yes, my turn is over.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to draw step and die. But the Enduring Tenacity was in that huge stack that I pulled, plus a bunch of fight spells. So between the lifelink, that would have been pretty brutal. But yeah, alas. Yeah, very nice.
All right.
All right. All right, you two crazy kids. Let's see what you got.
All righty. There's still a Howling Mine. Oh, this Ret Scene is
exile, right?
From your graveyard, yeah, so that's gonna be exiled. Yeah. So then we'll what?
Don't know who's gonna win this.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I'm drawing 2 cards, so that's something.
It could straight up go either way. Yeah. Now the Peer to the Abyss on me though means that Russ doesn't have it to tag Jolly, unless he's got a way to bring it back, which would be pretty rad. I did have one instant speed fight spell. I could have hit one of Jolly's things on the way out, but I was like, nah, that'd be a dick move for the sake of a dick move. Let's see what
I was hoping that you would have had a fling spell.
That would have been so fun. Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
pay 6 for a busted card because I have them this time. We're gonna go and grab a Kodama of the East Tree.
But are you paying the one?
Fuck. I really don't want to.
Kind of matters now, doesn't it?
Oh.
Get Rex Scrub.
You don't really want
Get
to.
wrecked, scrub. Yeah.
I don't.
Think about it.
Oh.
Jolly.
What?
You let Russ draw one, but you also get to draw one because Kodama does have the greatest power.
Oh, you know what? That's true. Let's both draw one.
All right.
Everybody draw.
Burr. And then that was okay, so I can add 6, 7. Kethis costs 9 though.
You know what would have been the perfect tech to deal with that? One with nothing.
That's true. Yeah. Then you found the line.
The one situation where one with nothing would be a lifesaver.
Let's see. This is tricky now that I
Mm.
have options. You know
Also,
what?
Jarvis, very nice.
Yes.
We're
I
gonna
I was like, I
add-
put on Jordan the crew.
There we go.
We're gonna
Rock
add
Captain.
some stuff. We're gonna add a bunch of green.
Does it have to be green?
Unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna add. Oh right, because Kodama sucks, right? I forgot that he's stupid
What?
as hell.
Oh, that card's
yeah,
insane. What are you talking about?
I'm
Oh.
saying that's what I mean.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
So we're gonna
It's the bad Kodama.
we're going to
There are a lot of those.
we're gonna do
You know, if you have a card that has a very popular name, like, or a popular word in the title, like Kodama or Leyline, and it's the one people refer to just as that word. Like when people say, "Oh, yeah, I have Kodama in my deck," that's the one they mean. There are like
I'm gonna-
9 of them, but that's
I'm
the one
gonna
they
do this Dramoka. And I did pay the 1.
You
Go
Because it's
Jamoke.
5 and I
Yeah.
have the 1. And then when it enters, I get to grab a
There are actually 2 good Kodamas though.
Yeah, what's the other one?
It's the Westry, I think. The one
the
that cares about
3/3
the one that cares about modified creatures.
Yeah, that one's actually pretty solid. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the one in Mexican Boo.
yeah.
And then I'm
No,
gonna
yeah, that one's legit.
Yeah, I'm gonna put out. I'm gonna put this Arwen of Hope. It's a 2/1.
Cool.
Yep. Whenever dragon I control attacks, I get to do that. And then, do
Well, I
I
was just
wanna do
thinking,
anything
you know
else?
the
Yeah,
aliens
mana.
from Sesame Street.
Yep,
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 I'm
yep,
just
yep,
gonna-
yep,
You don't have any answers, do you?
Nope. Shields down, baby.
I'm gonna swing with a 2/2 and a 2/1.
I will take 4.
Punch a whole bunch. All right.
I pass.
All right, I'm gonna untap a bunch. Gonna
Deck
draw
is our
2.
wheel.
Play Command Tower for turn.
Seems. You do need to pay 2 if you want to keep both of your artifacts.
Yup. Yep.
And you can't use your command tower because it was supposed to be already done.
You're right. So I will pay 1 with the Mishra's Foundry and
Nice.
do a black and red with Shadowblood Ridge to pay 1 for each.
Also nice.
All right, I need to math. This is hard.
This is hard. this is tricky.
So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3.
I don't like all that counting. That's so much math. Please, Lord God. Please, Lord God. 2, 9? You 9 twice? For what? What do you got a 9 twice?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's do that instead.
Man, please just let me get it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm trying so hard. I started so bad. I'm trying so hard.
Psychosis
Yeah, it
Crawler.
was
Its
Okay.
power and toughness are equal to the number of cards in my hand.
All right.
Currently, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.
Yep.
But don't worry. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm still too short. So what I think we're gonna
I think
do?
myself is too short as well. But
1,
in the game.
2, 3. We're gonna draw 3 cards.
Yeah. Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody.
All right.
1, 2,
1,
3.
2.
And then Jolly, you get to take 3 damage from Psychosis Crawler.
That sucks. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Blows.
Come on, you love Psychosis Crawler.
I do. Do I? Is that a thing about me?
Yeah, you do. Just
I do.
just trust us. You do. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
okay.
you notice
Oh,
how you didn't even
You also drew a card because its power was 9 when it entered, and that's the biggest on the battlefield.
Oh, nice.
So now it's a 10.
Joey, think about it with Psychosis Crawler.
And then I take another damage from that as well.
Your first instinct was to say I do, not just say what are
Well,
you talking about. So
you don't
obviously you
understand.
do.
I like agreeing with stuff that's said to me as well because I'm a clown, right? That's the improv nature of me. I don't
Yeah,
think. I'll just fucking say stuff.
Then I'm gonna use my
your
last-
reaction is yes and of course. Like it's just
My- My last blue to opt. I scry 1
Okay,
and draw
I'll
a
take
card.
another one. Okay,
and a Yargle opted that. A Yopt, if you will.
I will put that on the bottom.
I will not.
And then draw a card, and you will take 1.
Fair.
Yep.
See, I can
Yep.
disagree with stuff. Yeah,
And then that's all I can do, so I pass my turn. But I have a really big Psychosis Crawler.
I do like that you have that.
a sizable crawler is definitely a good thing to have.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. At the beginning of your turn, you draw... Oh, I didn't play that, so you just draw 2.
It's just 2. Yeah, okay. I'll play an isolated Chappelle. I'm gonna add 6.
You should add 6 blue. Really flex on Russ.
I mean, you could. That's an option.
I want to flex on nobody. Not on this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
Your daughter's not even old enough to get married.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, now I'm concerned. Well, how
Who?
does this work?
I wish that there were better ways to do this, but there isn't. There truly isn't. I think.
That's what she said.
No, don't say that. What the fuck am I doing? Okay.
You're putting Omori to hand because it's lonely.
How do I do that?
You pay 3.
Pay the mana for it.
Could just do Amori. No, I really want to get stuff back from my graveyard, I think.
Overrated.
No, don't say that. Don't say that
No,
either.
it's really not.
Let's see. Damn it. Yeah, we'll cast this. We'll just cast this again. Why not?
Are you paying the 1?
Fuck. Probably. Quit asking. Yeah. Damn it.
Ah, nerds.
I shouldn't have said that. He does enter with a counter. Hello. And then I need lands. I'm gonna stupid. No, I'm not. I'm not stupid. I'm never stupid. I'll pay 2.
Yeah, you're the smart one.
I am the smart one. I'm gonna play out. Oh wait, I have Kodama.
Yeah? So when you play Kethis, you gotta put a card in play.
I do get to put a card in play. Oh, does that change everything?
I don't know.
Is
I
it
mean,
3-drop?
probably.
Nurkana. Enters with a counter. Whenever another creature I control leaves the battlefield, if it had one of my counters on it, I draw a card and I lose a life. Aw. That's the donkey sound. Then we'll pay 2.
As long as it's not the donkey show.
Don't come on, don't be judgmental. I'm going
their own.
to.
Kids, don't Google that.
I mean, you can.
Just
Yeah,
put it
yeah.
in your in private browser. It'll be fine.
Hey,
I'ma
don't
bring
Google
back-
that. Watch Clerks 2.
I'm gonna bring back.
Also,
Dofus-
actually, do that. Do that.
Yeah,
No, no,
watch
that's
Clerks
good.
2
Good
even
job.
better.
yeah, Dofus Bogus.
Who's your ring bearer?
But we'll have it be. Dramoka. Hello.
How's the dragon even going to carry the ring?
What with his big mouth or human hands?
I might not be able to carry the ring, Mr. Dramoka, but I can carry you.
That's funny.
I doubt that.
Um,
That guy's probably super heavy. Yeah.
And then what? And
It's a
then I'm
dragon.
gonna pay 2 over
But
here.
it's Sam.
I mean, okay,
I'm
Sam can
going
carry whatever the
to-
hell he wants. You're not wrong. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast. Oh, I didn't even exile 2 cards from the yard. It'll be these. To cast these spells, I gotta do that.
Are you
Was it like
casting
an
spells, you
owl?
say?
Yeah, I didn't
Alright.
pay for the Frodo, and I'm not gonna pay for this one either. So I'm gonna take a little bit.
Alright, you take one from Urza's cave.
Yeah, and I take one from that. And then we're gonna do. I'm gonna cast Smeagol, the helpful guide.
But
From
he's
the
not helpful at
Yardara.
all.
Huh?
He's not helpful at all.
He gets me a land. Because when a legendary creature enters under my control, the ring tempts me. And so that means I get to have Russ reveal until he hits a land, and then I get that land, and he mills the rest.
I
You go
mill
get that
an
land.
Exhume and an island.
I got an island. Hell yeah.
Your deck just got 25% better.
Right?
Island.
Boom.
Yeah, I did it. And then I get to put something into my hand. Just any old permanent, isn't it? Right, it's just a permanent, isn't it?
Any permanent from your hand onto the battlefield, as long as it costs less than Smeagol. Or the same, more or less.
Interesting. A Vault of Champions. Do I have any 1-drops in here?
Vault of Champions
I-
comes in tapped because you only have one opponent.
Oh, fuck! Wait, do I have a different land? Did I fuck up? Oh, I have a plains. We'll do plains. And then we'll cast Shale, the Dean of Radiance.
Are you paying the
into
one?
the counter. You know what? No.
It's not
But-
because it's not because he can't. It's because he wants you to draw.
Yeah.
What
and
a
I'll take the
pal.
damage. And then when this enters, the ring tempts me, so I'm a mill you till I get a land.
Got a land.
Hell yeah, I got a mountain. Sick. I'll do that in a little bit. And then when this entered, because I cast it, I'll get a Bloodstained Mire.
Well, you also it's not cast. It's when it enters the battlefield if it wasn't put on with that ability. So when that mountain enters, you actually can put a land in.
Oh shit! That's stupid. I forgot how stupid Kodama is. All right, here's Bloodstained Mire, I guess. Hey, you know what? Shale will put in the Bloodstained Mire. The other one puts in the vault. I'll sacrifice this and go get a land. What's worth getting?
Yeah,
Anything?
that's why one of the combos with Kodama is Kodama and Amulet of Vigor with bounce land with the bounce lands.
Yeah,
gotta
the
go
crew
to the
lands.
swamp.
Yeah. So silly.
I don't think I have any more swamp duels, so I might just have to grab a regular swamp. Yeah, just a regular old swampus. There it is. Untapped. And now, what's fun is that a fetching did put a permanent into play without that ability. All right, let's see if I win.
Yeah, so if you have another land in play, you can put another land in your hand. You can put another land in play.
I know. All right, so I don't have any more lands. You all go down here, and then what we're gonna do is I'm gonna swing with this Arwen, this Dramoka, this Kodama, and this Safi Eric's daughter, and this one. Everything else can't attack.
How much are you swinging at? Like, how big are they? Because I'm blocking one.
Yeah, I get to put 2 counters on something because I have bolster 2. and I'll put those on Arwen, I guess.
So what are they?
So this is 6 on the ground, 5 in the air. So the 5 in the air you can't do anything about, but then I have
Right.
a 2-1, a 2-2, a 6-6, a 5-5, and a 3-4.
I will block the 6/6 with my 15/15 and then take everything else.
Okay. Do I want to sacrifice my sappy Eric's daughter to get my Kodama back? The answer is yes. So
That makes sense.
Alrighty.
Now,
so
are
then
you
took-
casting that, or does it come back?
It
From
just
the graveyard?
enters. It's just gonna
poopy
re-enter.
dum dums.
So you did take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then, when Kodama comes back, it's going to enter with 3 counters.
Ooh.
And also, you got to mill until you hit a land. I get to put it into play.
Obelisk of Grixis,
Hell yeah.
Magus of the Wheel,
Hell yeah.
Arcane Signet,
Hell yeah.
Myriad Landscape.
Alright, cool. I get a Myriad Landscape. And then I'll move to my end step, and at the beginning of my end step, because I had a creature die this turn, the ring tempts me, so I'm going to mill you until I hit a land.
Aether Spouts,
Oh, good.
Demir Signet, Cathartic Reunion, Burnished Heart, Bajuka Bog.
Oh, I got a Bajuka Bog? Hell yeah, I'm going to exile your graveyard.
Oof. Yeah.
And doof.
Myriad. Bajuka.
Yeah. That Smeagol's not bad, huh? It's funny, in any other situation, I would say Jolly has this like comfortably, but like knowing what that Nekusarga deck can do, who knows? Jolly's deck might just disappear, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
That does work sometimes like that. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
it is unfortunate. Go ahead.
All right.
Oh, you think it's unfortunate?
I do think it's
I'm
unfortunate.
just going to leave those two
Crazy.
tapped.
Well, you have a lot more artifacts now. Because Psychosis Crawler is also an artifact.
By a
You
lot
have
more. We need 1.
Do you have any artifact lands? I don't know.
I do
It's a
not.
50% increase. That's
That's a 50% increase.
nothing.
All right, now I draw 2. 1, 2.
Being jolly.
Bing bong.
Speaking of Russ's deck, there was a card I had in my hand that I purposely refused to cast because of Russ's deck.
Okay.
It was Wheel of Misfortune.
I'm going to play this Mountain for turn.
Right.
Play a Swamp.
Mm-hmm.
And 1.
I'm so scared. I'm
For
really
an
trying.
Orcish Bowmasters.
Ah.
Okay.
Seems pretty okay.
Got to come up with 19 damage.
Pay 1 red to do a Faithless Looting. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards.
Don't forget to create your 1/1.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm assuming I get pinged in the face when it first enters.
Yes. Unless you
So
got a
nasty.
1/1 by any chance.
I most certainly do not.
Oh, then I draw 2.
Yeah,
And
most
I
of my
discard
stuff-
2. And discard.
Well, the
One,
War's
two.
Wages is a 2-1.
Oh, it is a 2-1. You could take out my Kataki War's Wage if you want.
I will take
That's
out
the
your
thing that's making you
Taki's War
pay.
Wage. Yeah.
You
It's
pay
not-
extra for your artifacts.
I'm going to discard a Castle Embereth and a Croesus and a Maestro's Theater. Actually, no, I'm going to do this Croesus Catacombs. Um,
Oh, no, hold up. I'm sorry. I might have forgotten something. Oh, you needed to lose 3 more life when Dramoka hit you because it was the Ring Bearer. That's the only other thing.
1, 2, 3. Excuse me. I'm going to cast a Phyrexian Tyranny. Whenever a player draws a card, that player loses 2 life unless they pay 2.
Seems good. Seems solid. Seems nice. I don't want.
I paid way
anything bad
more
to
red than I needed to there. Hang on, I did something wrong. Alright, so I got 1 and a black for the Bowmasters, 1 red for the Faithless Looting,
And then one of
black,
each for the first one.
blue, red for the Tyranny. Alright.
Yeah.
So I got 3 red. And 1 to play a Font of Mythos. No, I'm sorry. Nope. Torbrand, Thane of the Red Fell.
Okay.
For red source, I control, deal damage to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls, it deals that much plus 2.
Gotcha. Okay.
Got 2 land up. I'm going to swing at Jolly for 13.
For 13, you say?
For 13, I'd say. 13.
No trample or nothing?
No trample or nothing.
I will block with Nakara, the Lair Scavenger.
Okay.
Which says whenever another creature I control leaves the battlefield, if it had counters on it, I draw a card and lose a life. So I'm going to let that one die because it says another and also isn't a May. So I'll block with that.
Alright.
Die. Yeah.
Black open.
Definitely not mad at that.
Alright, I'm going to pass my turn.
Untap, and I'm drawing how many cards here?
1, 2. Just 2.
Okay. So
Yeah, and the
I'm gonna
Bowmasters
draw-
will trigger on one of them.
Yeah, the Bowmaster's trigger, so it pings something for. It's black, so it pings something for 1. I'll ping your face.
Okay, so I get face pinged.
And then
Draw
you get
2,
2
and
pings
then
from 2 4 life pings from Phyrexian Tyranny, unless you pay 2
Well, I'm
life
going
for
to
each.
pay 2 for each of those because I have 4 of your lands. That's what we're gonna do.
Insult to injury.
Seems
Wait a
fitting. Yeah.
minute. You can't play insult to injury. You're not playing red.
Then,
What the heck?
then I think what we're gonna do. Everything costs 1 less. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's use basics. 1, 2, 3. Do I have another basic?
You're basic.
Yeah,
I don't have another
basic.
Planes. Okay. We're gonna pay 4. I'm going to cast Gandalf the White.
Are you paying the 1?
Yeah, I probably ought to, shouldn't I? Yeah. I'm gonna pay the 1. It's gonna enter with 3 counters. And also, I may cast legendary spells as though they had flash, and if a legendary permanent or an artifact entering or leaving the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent I control to trigger, it triggers an additional time, so that'll be good for Kodama. But more importantly, I now have 2 Ring Bearer triggers, which is going to trigger Smeagol twice, so I'm going to mill you until I hit 2 of your lands.
Sharky, Cursed Mirror, Nira, Reanimate, Triskaideka, fuck. Doomsday, Excruciator, Island.
Okay, and then again.
I think you got me just on Mills, dude. Mountain.
All right. And then because I have 2 Kodama triggers, I'm going to put in a Skitherix with 3 counters on it, which is going to trigger Smeagol twice.
Well, with what is...
This is the legendary permanent that is triggering Kodama.
Okay, I'm like, I got thrown off these little lands.
Oh yeah, no. The lands thing, I'm not really paying much attention to. I guess I'll put in the City of Brass, whatever. So 2 more triggers to mill you until you hit a land.
Ghost Vacuum. Is it Charm? Sheldred. Fairy's Puzzle Box. Electromancer. Counterspell. Sol Ring. Probable Alliance. Flame of Anor. Vagavoth's Lair.
And then another.
I think you got me, dude. No, I really don't think I have any more lands. I only have 31 lands in this deck. Factor Fiction. Evolving Wilds.
Okay.
All right.
Evolve those
Um,
wilds.
There's still one more Kodama trigger to resolve.
Yep.
We'll put out a Kaga. So mill until you hit 2 lands.
Kaga.
2 lands or 1 land?
2. Because every
Bloodstained Mire. Stitch in Time. Shipwreck Marsh.
Ooh. Okay.
Very good. Then I'm going to sacrifice 2 legends from my graveyard. I'm gonna pay 2 to cast a Kataki Wars Wage from my graveyard.
Are you
It'll
paying the
enter with
1?
counters. Yes, I paid 2 because it's reduced by 1, and then I had Ristic mana left. So you need to
Gotcha.
mill until you hit 2 lands.
I think you just win. Cavalier of Flame, Toxic Deluge, Decree of Pain, Go for the Throat, Bedevil.
That's all that
Chief's
removal Russ wanted
Ascension.
earlier in the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is
All
that
that.
Fortune? All right, and that's the first trigger. Now I need to hit the second one.
Mind Stone, Zenith Crawler, Tainted Peak. Got
He's not dead
3 cards
yet.
left. If you play one more thing, you got me.
Unless
I'm
there's
gonna
2 lands
pay
on top.
4 to cast Yannick, paying 1 for it. It'll enter, and there's 2 triggers.
Rogue's Passage, Vandal Blast, Mountain. You milled me out.
Russ, die on your own terms and activate your folio fancies.
There you
I will
go.
not.
That's the move.
I will not. I will go down like a man to mill, of all things.
Well, that
Or-
is
or
you going down.
Jolly.
That is you going down the mill. It's just making you draw the card on your terms instead of Jolly's.
Okay, then go to combat and attack with Skithrix and kill him that way.
Right.
So-
GG.
GG's. GG's.
Let's go.
Let's go to fucking bed.
Bad.
Agreed.
I had no
Yes.
idea how that was going to go down.
That was
Ooh.
wild.
Oh
Yeah. That game was actively insane.
no, that was. Oh, I do have a
Incredibly
surprise.
fun.
It was
But
definitely
insane.
something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had. Hold on, I had 1. Yeah, so real quick, the Infinite is Loyal Retainers, Safi Eric's daughter, Smeagol Frodo. Because you can
Okay.
use the retainers to bring back Safi. Safi brings back the retainers. Infinitum, mill out the whole table. And I'm saying, because it's always a mill deck, baby. Always a mill
Love
deck.
it.
And it's
Excellent.
random.
Dex.
Well, you get to
Well,
sign us
no.
off, Jolly.
Oh, damn it.
Yep, take it away.
We all learned a lot today, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I learned to kill him first, otherwise he kills me.
You know what? I
Proper
think me
threat
and Russ-
assessment has
I-
you as the
I
problem
think-
a lot of the time, dude.
I think that me and Russ can agree that yes, Jarvis, you should always do that. And Ham, you should always
Yeah, I
go
think
for Jarvis.
yeah, Jarvis. Yeah, you and me are often problems. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and scene.
And
Yank
scene.
it down. Pull the curtain on that thing. A wah. A wah.
Love it.
A wah.